In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Normally when I make videos, I feel very intense sometimes or focused. But when I make a video like today on spiritual warfare, I feel very excited. I feel very happy because it's one of those ways in which I know tangibly there are the means and methodology to regain your life, your mind, your soul from the impact and the power of the evil one. But we have to understand our enemy first, go through his means of deception, and then work through the solutions on how to overcome them. Who is the enemy? Well, the enemy is the devil, the fallen angel Lucifer, who rebelled against God in his arrogance in not wanting to serve mankind, but wanting to serve himself. This is a very key, important facet to understanding the devil. Everything with the devil revolves around egotism and pride and his own quote-unquote self-glory that he desired to keep for himself by not serving mankind. It's a great juxtaposition that we have God, who is the creator of the entire universe, all-powerful and almighty, and he is clothed in humility and love. And then we have the devil, who was a participant in God's glory. That glory shone on him, and he was a beautiful and majestic angel. But out of his self-love, his egotism, and his pride, he said, I will not serve mankind because mankind is lower than me. And so it is that he lost that radiance, that glory, by not being humble. Okay? So when we think about the psychology of the evil one, we have to understand that he is a master psychologist himself. He understands mankind inside and out. All of us have proclivities, a personality, a way that we interact with the world. But you have to understand the devil has been studying and interacting with mankind since the very beginning. He has logged more hours into this battle than anyone else. And so he 100% knows who he's dealing with, both in the sense that he, in some sense, even knows us. I don't want to say better than we know ourselves, but he knows all of the things that make us tick, all of the things that trigger us, all the ways to manipulate us, all of our buttons, all of our propensities, all of our thought patterns. He is keenly in tune to those through the horde of demons that he basically oversees and commands. Also, he's not bound by playing fair. You know, he has certain laws that he is bound to, such as the fact that he cannot be humble. He cannot be humble. He cannot stand the presence of the sign of the cross. He cannot even stand the sight of the physical cross. But he cannot be humble. Everything that he does, whenever you see his fingerprints on anything, there's always light, the things that he is behind. He can whisper in our ear. So when you see those old cartoons of the little angel and the little demon, this is exactly how it happens in real life. That is just an imagery of what happens. The devil can whisper in our ear. And when we say the devil, we really mean just the demons as a horde, as all of them, as they come to tempt us individually, right? Each one of us has certain demons, even that we wrestle with in particular, that are related to certain sins or passions. Okay, so somebody may be dealing with the passion. A passion is a sin, the passion of greed, and they may have basically a demon of greed, a demon that is specializing in greed and is able to whisper a person because the demon of greed is so tuned to how to think and work and interact with greed that he's like shaping and pushing the person. The thing to remember, the devil cannot handcuff us, okay? The devil can only make suggestions. So, for instance, if the demon comes along and begins to present a lustful thought or a lustful image to our mind or begins to whisper to us, this does not mean that we are handcuffed. It is merely the devil handing us the handcuffs. We handcuff ourselves when we begin to entertain the thoughts, when we begin to turn them over in our mind, we begin to look at them and say, oh, that's a good looking thought. I like that. And then we begin to think things like, oh, how can I accomplish that? What do I need to do to bring that to reality? At this point, we've put the shackles on ourselves. The devil cannot shackle us. We can only shackle ourselves. We are free will beings created in the image of God. That is incredibly important to remember. The last thing to keep in mind is the end result of interacting with a demonic entity is always the same. You will feel agitated, angry, despair, lustful, prideful, egotistical. The disposition of your soul after you've been interacting with these entities and this energy that emits from them is you begin to take it into yourself and you begin to experience that agitated state within your very being. So, how does the devil do and accomplish these things in our life? Well, I want to touch on a couple ways that he works with our mind. The thought tornado. What is a thought tornado? Okay, you have a tornado, but you also have a thought tornado. A thought tornado is where you get from one thought to the next thought to the next thought to the next thought to the next thought, and they begin to spin and put you into that cyclone in your mind. Okay, a lot of time it's like you go, well, what if this happens? Right? And you don't realize it, but it's the devil. It's the unknown. The answer to that is, I will have faith in God no matter what happens. But the devil says, what if this happens? And then you begin to talk with that thought. And you say, wow, what if that does happen? Then the devil pounces on that and says, and then what if this happens? And you say, wow, what if that does happen? And then the devil says, what if this happens? And then you begin to do this, right? Like, let's say you take, you're going to apply for college. And you say, hey, I'm going to go apply for college. The devil's like, yeah, but what if you don't get accepted? Wow, what if I don't get accepted? What if you can't find an internship in time? Wow, what if I can't? What if you can't find a job? What if this or that happens? And pretty soon, you're in that swirling motion of anxiety and fear and the unknown and despair. That is the thought tornado. That is always the byproduct of demonic energy and power. The devil wants to whip us up in our mind to where we cannot focus or pay attention. That's number one. Number two, conversation with the imagination. Now, here's a funny thing that people often do. They get into fights, they get into arguments, they get into disagreements. Let's say you get into a disagreement with your boss. You don't like the way that it goes. So you begin to replay the conversation in your mind, but then you begin to change what you're going to say. And you begin to think, well, if I say this, and then he'll say that, and then I'll say this. Now, all of a sudden, we're in imagination land. The boss isn't even there, and you're having a full-blown conversation, right? People drive home from work, and they'll be driving along, and they'll be thinking about this imaginary conversation that they're having with somebody that they're agitated with. Then they look out their car window, and they see a homeless person on the side of the road talking to and arguing with a stop sign. What do? They lock their doors, and they're like, oh, that guy is crazy. They drive past them, and then they go right back into talking to their own stop sign. You see this? This is insanity. This is craziness. People have imaginary conversations with people who are not even there. And they think that that's normal. They think it's abnormal when homeless people do it, and they think it's normal when they do it. If you're conversing with somebody there that's not there, that is crazy. You do not want to do that, okay? You only want to have conversations with people that are in front of you. If you're imagining a conversation or something that's going to happen, you are definitely in the realm of being divorced from reality. You are in the fantasy realm. You are in the imagination realm. It does not exist. It is not reality. The conversation will never play itself out the way that you think it could. So you're way better off to just drop it, pray, make the sign of the cross, and say, that's crazy. I'm not going to go there. What's the other one? The truth cookie. The truth cookie. This is one of my favorites, is the truth cookie. You're like, what's a truth cookie? Truth cookie is a chocolate chip cookie, and every chocolate chip represents a little bit of truth. But what you don't realize is the cookie is made by the devil. and it has a little bit of arsenic in it, a little bit of poison in it. And so what happens is people look at the cookie, they see all the shiny chocolate chips, and they go, oh, that looks like a delicious cookie. They eat it, and then they get sick. What does that mean? Well, when they see those chocolate chips, they represent little truths. And this is what the devil does. He always feeds us little truths. The devil doesn't tell big lies. People think the devil is always, he's the father of lies, but they think the devil's going to tell you all these lies. He doesn't do that. The devil will tell you 9 truths and slip in the 10th one, and it's a lie. So you see this a lot when people are dealing, especially with traumatizing things that happen in their life. They're like, oh, this person disappointed you. Oh, they always disappoint you. You know, everybody else has disappointed you also. Look at all the ways that people have disappointed you. And then you come to the conclusion, no one will ever be faithful to me. That's the lie, right? The devil gets you to accept the propositions, but he feeds you a false conclusion. And then the person is going through life with a false conclusion in the back of their mind. It's like a bad line of code, right? Where they've written the code in their life. And so now whenever they interact with people or they meet somebody for the first time, in the back of their mind, there's a little piece of code that's running that says, don't trust them. They're going to let you down. They're going to disappoint you, or they're going to take advantage of you, or they'll abandon you. You've always been abandoned, etc., etc. This is the devil programming people by having them accept true propositions with false conclusions. So they eat up the propositions and then they get sick and it destroys and ruins their life. Lastly, the time warp. The devil loves to put people into the time machine. What is the time machine? The time machine is the devil likes to take you out of this present moment and throw you into a future event that has not happened. And when you do that, there's no way of navigating a future event, right? Because it's not happened. And all of the contingencies around what may happen and all the possibilities, they're not reality. And so when you get hurled into the future to something that has never happened yet, you don't know how to navigate it. And what does that fill you with? Fear, anxiety, and uncertainty. That is the devil's playground. What else does the devil do? He'll throw you into the past, something that happened, something that was traumatizing, something that was out of your control. And he drudges up all those old feelings, those thoughts, those memories, those images, and it just absolutely unsettles you. If you've been in a family, and I've talked about this previously, but if you've been in a family where you had, let's say, something like domestic violence, and the devil brings up those old thoughts, those old images, man, it will knock you right out of your day. You'll be so consumed with feeling hurt or upset or discombobulated by what happened and these thoughts, and it's as if the devil is replaying the old moment again, and you're having to relive that trauma. Those are the 2 directions that the devil takes you: into the future, uncertainty, unknown, anxiety, or into the past traumas that you have to basically relive once you start entertaining those thoughts and that thought process. These are some of the primary ways that the devil will be whispering in your ear and trying to unsettle and rattle your life. So, what do you do in order to combat this? Number 1 is you have to diagnose it. When you feel anger, agitation, discomfort, pride, whatever, all these things in your soul, know that the devil is whispering. He's chattering. When you're not feeling peaceful and you're feeling uneasy or unrest or uncertainty, these sort of things, it's always the byproduct of demonic energy. This is why Saint Silouan the Athonite, he was so clear. He said, never talk to demons. Now, people misunderstand this quote and they think that the demon is going to appear and begin to talk to them. This certainly happens sometimes in the lives of saints and whatnot, but for the vast majority of us, what he's referring to is when the whispering in our ear starts happening and the wheels in our head start turning, we begin to have a dialogue in our mind with those thoughts that are coming in. And we think that we're playing checkers. The devil is playing chess. The devil is so many moves ahead of us that every time we present an answer to one of the thoughts, the devil immediately throws another thought that we didn't see coming. And so you're just chasing thought after thought after thought after thought after thought. You can't get away from it. But you've got to diagnose it. This is why St. Silouan also said, if a thought causes us agitation, we are free to leave it and find a new thought. God does not want our souls to be agitated, angry, or unpeaceful. So if we find our thoughts are shaping our emotional being and our soul becomes uneasy, we are free to stop that at any time. God does not expect us to be tormented, and he is not tormenting us. And so we immediately need to stop that, go back to the drawing board, and start to dismantle it. How do we do that? Well, number one way of all spiritual warfare is the Jesus prayer. Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on me. See, our minds have a certain energy. It's like a car, right? When you put it in drive and you take your foot off the pedal, it will always start to propel itself forward. And that's how our mind works. Our mind has a certain energy where it wants to be doing something all the time. It's like sometimes like a restless, 4-year-old child that's running around your house nonstop. That's what your mind is doing. Your mind wants to do something. It wants to be working or wants to be activated. And so one of the easiest things to do is pull out your prayer rope and put it in your hand and begin saying the Jesus prayer. Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on me. Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on me. Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on me. It's like exercising your mind. You're giving your mind something to do and to focus on so that it isn't focused and fixated on a whole bunch of things that are out of your control or are causing you to be upset. What else? What if my mind feels tired? I'm exhausted. Well, spiritual books, audio books, hymns, anything to keep me focused away from entertaining the thoughts, right? When we're diagnosing the problem, we should often ask ourselves, am I using my mind or is my mind using me? That's a key point. Am I going where I want to go or am I going where the thoughts are leading me to go? If I'm going where the thoughts are taking me, I got to get off the trail and head back to base. And last but not least, sit silently. And if you can't sit silently, this takes a lot of energy and effort. This takes a lot of spiritual work. Do something that will turn off your mind. For instance, if you go for a hike, it's hard to focus on the thoughts if you're struggling with the hike. Or if you're lifting weights and you're doing something physical that demands your attention, it's hard to focus on the thoughts. If you leave your house and go help somebody else, you can't think about yourself. In fact, one of the number one ways that even in my own life, I use that if I'm struggling with a thought or something else, I'll think about somebody else that's struggling and I'll give them a call. When I'm listening to their problems and what they're going through, I'm not listening to my own problems. And so constantly we want to be molding and shaping our mind around focusing on the good things, Jesus prayer, books, hymns, the things that I need to do, the things that are in the present, the things that are tangible realities in front of me. And I want to stay away from going into the fantasies, the future, the past, the unreality. And I don't ever want to let myself be handcuffed by these thoughts and shackled and dragged away into places full of anxiety and fear and depression. God bless you.
Sour mango pineapple.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, says the dude smoking on.
Does the dude with the fucking chihuahua?
Does the dude smoking on rainbow, blueberry, raspberry, banana fucking flavor and putting that shit down his throat? But who is here to fucking complain? Bro, can we talk about the market? My bad, Al. I know you're not fucking shoving that shit down your throat.
Yo, you throw your whole fucking geek bar? What the fuck is wrong, bro?
Bro, can we talk about the markets? Like,
Alright, we'll talk about the market. My Bitcoin short is doing amazing. My ETH short is doing amazing. My Sol short is doing amazing. And I opened a tiny little Aster long because you said short when I got on the space. Right now, I'm pretty much all green.
Do you know what Aster means in Chinese? It means devotion and loyalty.
I thought it meant honeypot.
That is what I saw, so I had to look it up.
Dude, they called me yet again.
They got you.
wait, what did he say?
There was some tweets going around when Aster first dropped that Aster in Chinese means honeypot.
So I had to fucking Google it to see if that was real or not.
Dude, that was my
just got back. He was busy deep throating his WNBA green dildo fucking thing.
Fuck. Dude, that was my entire thesis, but it's literally written in the dictionary, man. The dictionary can never be wrong. I've never seen any dictionary be ever, be wrong. But seems like they can't be.
Oh, it's also
Talk
the
about the
national
irony of
flag
somebody
of
signing
China.
it.
We're so fucking cooked. I got you. If you want an H1B visa, we can get that. I got you today. Don't you fucking worry about it, brother.
Alpha be your sponsor. You can fucking join us at Geek Bar slowly.
Bro, that sponsor process is actually so nuts. I forgot what it was called, but I don't know. Like that's the.
It's not that 100K throw. Not fucking.
Yeah,
I am proud of you.
Yeah, it's like my pops came into the space, not just to the U.S. in the 70s, which is kind of in the no, it was like in the 80s or 90s. Not 100% sure, but like, bro, even then, like the whole process of it, like he's kind of explained it to me, and it is kind of fucking nuts. Trying to get a sponsor, making sure the sponsor is fucking taken care of, and just like making sure you're paying all your dues, and like it's a whole process that where it's like a whole lottery process, which is insane. Unless
times really changed, bro. My dad just had to find an old lady in fucking Pennsylvania to fucking marry him for a green card, and then they divorced, and that was the start.
Oh, dude, my mom did the same thing.
Yeah, that's like the OG 90-day fiance.
Yeah, like in the 70s, bro, that was it. He just had to find like an old wife. Like his first wife was like 50 years older than him. She was like 70. He was like 18. They were married for like just long enough to get a green card, and then he dipped out of Philly.
Any blonde matcha girlie from NYU wanna help me get an H1B visa?
bro, I think you're asking. I got a crackhead on the side.
He's got specifics, bro. He doesn't even fucking care. He's like, no, you're not blonde. You're not this. Like, sorry. Fuck, bro. Just accept what you can get. Find a big girl before tax season in the hood, bro. You might even get a fucking Toyota Camry with it.
Yeah, I respect the deep, bro. His standards were all the way up there. It's like, hey, can I get a queen? I need it like now. Yeah, it's powerful.
Also, it looks like Brigitte Laurent's photographic evidence providing that she's a woman has been challenged in court. Bro, Tal, I know you can see this. Let's talk about
what was the photographic evidence, dude. I mean, I'm not even just saying what came to my mind.
Dude, they really hey, what's going on, guys?
How are you doing today, Tal?
Yeah, you know, hanging in there, keeping it moving. How you doing?
I'm doing great, brother. Market's sort of running up, one steady. Our bags are sort of running. And love to see it.
Yeah, someone mentioned creator markets earlier. I kind of like Jonah's take on creator markets. That like it's basically a long-term play. Like in 3 years, it'll be the move. I mean, it's slow as fuck right now. I think we might be early, but yeah. He's banking on like these creator coins, and you know what? You don't want to like fuck with his take. It's better to just look into what he says about it, because I think my brain's a little cooked at the moment, but is basically like the way that business models work with like Netflix or whatever the fuck, like you'll be able to tap into that with creator markets or whatever. Like creators will, I don't know, man. I'm not even gonna get into it. My brain's cooked on the subject. It's been too long since I listened to him rant on it, but he had a good take, if I remember correctly.
You're like the last Japanese soldier that was fighting in World War II, even after the fucking war finished. I hope it does fucking cook, but like I haven't seen a model that does really work out in the long run. At least for creator coins, like there are some where it does kind of make sense. Yes, bet on them, bet on the virality, bet on them trying to continue pushing the space, but right now people are just chasing those initial like fees. That's the only thing they kind of care about. They care about making $10,000-$20,000 fucking disappearing from the fucking space, or just not doing or continuing having that drive anymore after that initial.
I mean, bro, not everybody. Like, look, I'll be straight with you. Like, we just launched one just because we show up every day. We're already streaming on Abstract and X, so like, why not stream on Pump Fun too? You know,
Wait, there's
a lot of people that are definitely just launching coins and they're gonna fuck off tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a big difference between what you guys like, bro. You guys have shown that you guys have drive. Like, you can do this every single foot.
So we have drive, we just don't have any motion. That motherfucking coins at like 20.
But like, bro.
The good news, Anidia, in 3 years, your time.
Yeah, I promise you, Gigi, in 3 years I'll be swinging in a fucking closet somewhere. This shit ain't working.
Whoa.
So I bought a streamer coin because these two midgets were hilarious and I thought it was funny. They were like midgets fighting each other in a bedroom. And I was like watching this and I'm like, all right, this thing can run because crypto Twitter is retarded. So I threw a couple soul at it and now it's at like 6K market cap. And then I just go on Instagram and I'm only in Dade. The midgets are fighting in the middle of fucking Brickell in the fucking streets. But they must have like rugged this and relaunched a different contract for the coin. So fuck these midgets. But like it was the best stream I've watched so far. Like I must have watched it for like a good hour before like even deciding to put money into it. It was like a great, like they're like two like fucking Colombian fucking midgets just fucking sitting in the room like kicking each other in the fucking dick for no reason and like wrestling and fucking like they're like whatever you want, just say it, we'll do it. They're like slapping each other on stream. I'm like, oh, this is gonna for sure boom. And yeah, I'm down like 2 soul.
What's so funny to me is like I keep hearing people act like everybody is doing wild shit on video just like for the sake of these coins. And it's like, did y'all really did not grow up in like the fucking can't kill yourself or like fucking jackass era? Like, dude, motherfuckers have been doing this for no money and no reason forever. Like dumb shit on film has been a meta for fucking like generations.
Dude, I remember growing up and watching Kimbo Slice, just slicing people up in, backyard wrestling videos. It's like probably the best era.
Yeah, he was the fucking within like 6 blocks for sure. But, then he went into the UFC and tapped out.
Yeah, R.I.P. Kimbo.
I went to that fight. I was like so pumped to see Kimbo Slice fight.
This is the current state of the fucking market. We're talking about fucking Kimbo Slice, but
if he was on Pump Fun, it would be fucking crushing it, bro. Same with bum fights.
yeah, just like the baby was on fucking Pump Fun like 2 days ago and fucking just absolutely molested everybody.
Did you guys see Polo G did the same thing? He launched a Pump Fun the other day. I made like 3 soul because I got lucky and I saw it as soon as it launched. Bought at 6, sold at 14. Amazing trade. But dude, why is Doodles pumping like 20% today? Did I miss something?
Because there's an announcement coming at the end of the week and people are front running it like usual.
The token and wait, the NFTs are pumping too?
No, I have no idea. I'm just assuming that when somebody front runs something, it usually means there's an announcement coming in the next week.
Oh, God, it makes sense. Thanks for the misinformation.
I don't know. A lot of these things don't add up. I think people are speculating right now, but like when you look at, I don't know, what's happened in the past, like they've done some crazy ass fucking partnerships. Rubik's Cube. What was the other one? McDonald's. There were a couple. They even have Pharrell still, I think, as on retainer as like the creative director, which is like still kind of nuts, but it doesn't translate in like price action enough. Like I still don't.
If I'm seeing you give me $300 million, I promise you I'll do crazy shit with at least a third of the money.
I mean, still though, like they've kind of
I
established.
mean, even the Doodles trailer was dope, right? But like none of this shit does translate to money immediately. Like think about Pudgy Penguins. Like they did all this IP proliferation bullshit, and it moved the floor a little bit, right? But it wasn't until they started talking about the fingerware drop. All of a sudden, them bitches with 100 fucking K a JPEG. You know what I mean?
Nah, it was they had motion before that. Like the plus on Lucas, he did it all on like a fucking budget that proved that you were doing it strategically. It wasn't just like let us throw fucking dumb money at something and assume it'll work because it'll work.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just saying the token was the like real motion maker at the end of the day, right? Like that was the biggest increase in floor price. And
I think Blur Loans was the biggest increase in floor price, but sure.
okay, yeah, fair.
But I mean, it doesn't. I don't know. Even with the same, it's the same thing, sort of with like creator markets, at least to me, where it's just like nobody really. I don't know. Like you can go viral, you can make the right partnerships, you can collab with the right people, but reality doesn't really translate. Like people will buy whatever the fuck they feel comfortable in, but it doesn't always translate into the price of the token kind of going up, even if it is a viral moment. Like for example, like even Trev. Like, I know there's a bunch of people who feel some type of way about him, but, like, dude has went viral on multiple fucking different platforms, whether he's getting shit on or whether people are fucking with the content. And, like, I have not yet once seen that kind of translate into, like, the price of his token going up. I seen just recently got shouted out by fucking Kai Cenat and, like, was on, they were, like, doing a bit. Or I don't know if it was a bit, but like he was on the stream for like 10 minutes and then he was mentioned again at later points in the stream. But like,
Wait, wasn't that IC money and not Trev?
Yeah, and like the other thing too, even with that, it's just like, what was the last thing? Like it's the Kai Cenat has like talked about a couple. Like this is one of the biggest streamers in the world. Has talked about like streamer coin or is like doing these dares for these different coins. So like these different tokens that have kind of came out that's supposed to be creator capital markets or whatever. And like those haven't, it doesn't, like it does run up maybe a little bit, but like they top out. Like,
Really, streamer coin went to like 50 something. So that one did have an impact.
but how much did they donate? How much money was kind of given for the, I don't know if
I don't even think it was that much. It was definitely less than Finn on the water thing. But I don't remember exactly, but I think it was like 200 subs, or maybe I can't remember the number. But it did have some impact. It's just, yeah, it's not translating. I understand what you're saying. It's not translating the way you would expect. I did expect Icing to pump more. I was surprised that that had such little impact, but it might be because it's just a little too early. People don't know that he's on pump, so I think that's why it doesn't translate, because everyone that's already here knows that he's on pump, but people that are watching Kai Cenat streams, they're unexposed to crypto. It feels like.
yeah.
I think there's a couple things involved here in regards to what you're talking about. I think one of them, one major one, like the elephant in the room, is that fucking, you know, Trump family just rinsed the shit out of the market and just wiped a bunch of liquidity out, you know? Like you were starting to see a bunch of money getting thrown everywhere right up to that point, you know? On top of that, just, you know, I think every case is individual. You know, what works for one team isn't necessarily, or one creator isn't necessarily going to work for the next. Like we're in a space that's constantly adapting to its adaptations. You know what I mean? Like every yeah, man, I'm having a difficult time
You're good. You're
finding the right words, but
No, you're good.
But yeah,
I think
just
it's
like
early in the market. It's very early. We need more proof of concept. We've had a few like good like little runs. But the ones that I've really been watching, like Mitch, Rasmer, they just haven't been holding the way I would expect. Obviously, we just mentioned Icing like not pumping the way we would expect. So something is missing in that gap. So hopefully that gets bridged. But until then, I think people are still gonna like watch rather than throw their money in. But I did want to mention something. I was looking at the doodles. Like they have a collab with Fruit Loops cereal.
Yeah, that's coming up actually.
Like is that bullish?
I mean, I feel like we've seen. I feel like it should be bullish.
Random collabs. Like I'm gonna say, I think McDonald's was a good one, but Fruit Loops cereal, like I don't know how that translates.
I mean, look, you're putting the IP
We're
right
saying,
like it's right. Like that's
Yeah, but
like,
it's almost like let's just put it on anything, kind of thing.
I guess I could see that, but like I don't know, man. Like if you're rolling through the grocery store aisle and there's an attractive box of cereal with some IP on it, like your fucking kid is like, super stoked on that, and they fucking find out there's a TV show or whatever. I mean, this is how the IP does get proliferated, right? I mean, that's I don't know if it's the same level as like toys in Walmart, but it's in the same vein anyway.
No, for sure. It was announced on the 8th of this month. Sorry, that's not.
Do you guys think? What do you guys think gets seen more, like on shelves, eyes on shelves, like shelves of cereal or toys? Like cereals go in every store, right? Or every shopping store.
I think it's too diluted, like for to gain attention or traction. Like there's just hundreds of cereals, like you're competing with, and like why would you associate? Oh, there's a doodle on the cereal box with like, oh, let me look into this doodles collection. I don't know.
I just think Fruit Loops is like in line with the pastels and shit, right? And like I don't remember if I heard this from like a legit article or a stand-up comedian talked about this, but I think there's like a whole psychology to the cereal aisle, right? Where like they deliberately kind of like make the eyes go a certain way so that like kids fucking kind of make the eye contact, like they're like looking into this whole march over or some shit. I don't know.
Wait, what if it's a toy in the box? Remember those? Like I remember as a kid, like we used to buy the cereals. I would get like not the name brand ones, but they would have the toys. Or I was actually pissed because they didn't have the toys, so that's why I remember it. But like the boxes used to have toys inside. What if they wanted some toys in there or something?
I feel like it's a niche, but hopefully it translates into something. Yeah, we'll see how it works out.
Just say
Toys
proliferating.
in my cereal box is a great allegory for the state of the fucking economy right now. Anyway, dude, can we get back to a fucking better America, please?
How do you spell Fruit Loops? Like when you think of Fruit Loops, like I'm trying to see Mandela effect. If anybody does want to participate in this fucking experiment, please just comment in the space of how you would potentially spell Fruit Loops, and then we'll tell you guys if you are right or wrong. The next, I don't know, bro, that Mandela effect is actually kind of fucking nuts. It's bad.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
change the spelling on Fruit Loops for real.
I think so. But I did. It's efficient. I'm getting DMs. These fucking points are going.
Yeah, we can hold $50 fucking dollars, so I'm up ahead. But yeah, like it's still not too late to farm later. Shouldn't be saying this out loud, but
my question I've been thinking about would it be better to see and then just buy back there's all this money. Like, it's just like it's like protects you. I don't think
yep, like a boat. Another thing about like built different, like if you look into flat team and product and series and upside and the composability of it, it's gonna be big three. It's gonna be Hyperliquid, Aster, and Lighter, and they're gonna kind of be competing.
and like lighter's still really early. I my price targets are just super high that like I just don't want to sell. Like if I'm gonna sell points, I'll sell like fucking like 2 or 3% of my bag just to like get some extra liquid. But I honestly plan on longing at TGE because I mean the get is after the pattern's gonna be the same. Speculative sell pressure is gonna keep the FDV low on TGE day, and then cheats out, send it. You know, like it's just gonna go up after. I think it's gonna start at like 2 bill, 3 bill, and then just print a hype candle and it's lighter, and shit's just gonna go up. So
Please arrive
like,
at pickup
I
point
just
before
want to
7:04 a.m.
in like cheap groups, and like I just like everyone has pretty high price targets. I think points could go to like 100, 150 when it launches, and plus there's multiple airdrops. They're gonna like when spot opens, they're gonna do one airdrop. They're gonna probably airdrop crews to point holders. So like we might get triple fucking airdrop, and it's just hard not to be bullish because like zero fees incentive, and like there's gonna be a speculative growth flywheel for like season 2 points. So it's like just gonna bring a fuck ton of people over, and like it's on ETH too, so it's hard not to have.
Why don't you just say flywheel at the beginning?
Flywheel every fucking buzz. You can't short it. You can't, but you can when it fucking TGEs short. Like short. I'm not long, so I'm gonna counter trade you.
Oh, please. Also, how later? Anybody? Just like I somewhat of a rum sommelier.
How? Just subsidize the team. So the fees are paid by makers that are on like the API 2 basis points. So like it's free for retail. It's for market maker shit. They have to pay, and even like with that paying even just a little bit, it's still 50 million revenue a year. So like even if you just factor in the whole PE ratio like 3x, we should be valued at around like 2 billion when it starts. So yeah, it's zero fees for retail and it's fees for API.
And I guess the market makers are just willing to.
Yeah, they're profitable because retail is not profitable.
Fair enough, fair enough. So even though they're being charged, they still want to just
Yeah, they're cooking and they're getting points too. It's like a good flywheel.
That's shit with Quanto.
Fucking told Shell and then totally the lead and it literally pumped 2x and then went down. Nothing. Maybe he isn't Quanto. It's
Yeah. Yeah. So you need to prefer the feedback and after Kristen, yeah, Kristen was also like the founder of one of the Texas on Solana. He could tweeted tweet saying, this is like one of the Texas from a scammer, and I don't know why Dolly is promoting it. So he made him delete the tweet, and then the founder of Quanto comes out and clarifies saying like we bought over Suzu's stake, and this is basically a new team, and yeah.
Do you guys remember the last things when we were on the last?
Yeah.
They doubled up their teams.
The rider cancelled the trip request.
Just got it.
They really said people didn't give it to the next.
Liquidity, they would like pay you out like 1,000. It's like kind of dialogue at the time. But I think there's better protections to be there. So I'm still kind of shocked that these tokens are actually like
Bro, like if like 3 months not doing well.
so.
I think it's fucking the ball guys. That's what the wants. They finally have seen the value of that. No, it's not funny. It's not bad. It's just cool. That's what the share index. The index is a so I think it's just one basis per index. So that's the main difference. So for the most part, it's not that special. Oh, so like I listened to this podcast with the founder and he's like he's just built different and like going for Robinhood. It's just bullish, bro. 0 fees. Come on.
They used to be like much.
Hey guys, I got some stuff to take care of, but appreciate all you guys. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Excuse me? Yep.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you can't stop there.
Just not
It's a bus stop.
everybody else.
I'll get a big fine if I stop there. Thank you. Have a good day.
I think he's the only one that should be allowed.
Oh, what?
Thank you.
Okay. You tell
Come on, dude. I fuck with that.
Thank you.
Dude, I forgot did you check the bring it up it says 4 hours and don't cut it so your net fund might be going a little bit down to the next phase. I'm sorry in advance.
Yo, can I drop some asking fun or what? But like, it's not fun because I'm actually forecasting right now because it's supposed to be. But like, I'm just gonna share the speculative value of your airdrop in the next 2 weeks with the stage 2 thing. Zero.
Yeah, fuck shit.
What is
Don't
actions?
entertain stuff.
But let's say you get sick and he's not smart enough to ask you how you feel just because he doesn't know that he has to do. So let's say he will like do something for you, but he will not ask you because he says it's not his love language. But isn't it just his level of stupidity? Like, isn't he just dumb as like a lot of men are? this is the first time I can say all that this way. So yeah. What do you think, Clark, about this house opinion of mine? Thank you. So anyway, doesn't change anything. Are you gonna take Clark to the basement?
I just think everyone has a different living style, and so like finding your soulmate, which guys, is finding someone that complements your loving, like how you like to receive them. Some people don't like to show affection. Some people like affection. Some people like choosing stuff. Some people don't. So it's finding that partner that matches your love.
Well, what can I say? What can I say? Man are dumb. That's it. That's the problem. Yeah, pick a number, Clark. Or Miss Chi, do you want to add something before we pick a number? No?
Yes, you wanted to say men aren't dumb. Thank you, Miss
Yeah,
G.
I thought so.
I just had to call space.
Oh, true. Yeah.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
No, I was asking if you want to add something to what Clark said. Yeah, please go ahead.
First of all, I'm gonna come for Christelle.
Oh no!
She
Literally was
for
like
me
last
on the way to Harbour.
Hit a drive-by, like dumped a full fucking like mag of a fully automatic gun outside the road.
Very nice contribution. Very good addendum to a kind of contextual understanding of the evolution of events, and obviously not something at all something racial. I mean, this is indicative of a very balanced, fair conversation we're having. We should be taking into account the viability of these kinds of disputes, how it is that we are participating in them, and to what extent we may be enraptured by certain forces that we would otherwise not care to be. I mean, like I said, your average person is not going to be able to participate in chess. That actually is like bombs flying across, whizzing by, It could be very difficult to challenge and grow as an individual.
Chat is not working today. What's going on?
That, these institutions, these vantage education institutions, wouldn't be kind of like indoctrination centers where they're just dumbing everybody down. They can't competently think, can't manage, these tasks. Not some kind of agenda to just create the ultimate scenario domestically. That would be, of course, ideal, but unfortunately, there can be some unsavory. Not everybody is gracious, some of these professors, they get themselves enraptured and played, and they have to execute certain agenda that may not necessarily be in the best representation of their profession, which is problematic. The idea of Christianity, like we were just harkening back here to Albertus Magnus, the idea is that we're looking for what is Christ, the idea of the truth. What is the truth? That's Jesus. But we as humans can be improved by if we deny ourselves to. This is again the nature of John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, not to condemn.
Happy with this shit.
You know what I'm saying? But it is by their
23. Yes.
Christ.
23.
This idea of truth, let's say,
Everybody.
that people are condemned. It's the nature of reality. You know? But anyways, I mean that's very hard to understand. Maybe if you get bullets flying by, you're like riding with these hardcore motherfuckers, right? Just rolling through.
Oh shit.
You know, doing whatever they got to battle, whatever it is, they don't know where it's coming. They just gotta make sure they're doing it, you know. That can be intense, you know, cultivate those fantasies. Right?
Do you believe or anyone that could I don't know that
Not today, Satan. Not today.
I see Christianity. I've been seeing it.
Let's call that a win.
Very strongly like
Winner, Lina, fuck you. Winner. Oh, stupid.
AI, okay, and people are delving into asking what's going to happen in the future. The damn AI should not be this. It's a big language box, okay? And it is not plausible that Google wiping the net and when you query something and it returns 6 to 9 results, okay, they reordered it, they wiped it, they buy domains, and that way if they buy the domain, they can tell the Wayback Machine to take it off. Okay, all of this is happening.
I'm on.
It's happening.
B for retard.
It's not plausible for AI to be in a box itself every time it calls the net. Do you understand what I'm trying to ask here? That the narrative that the narrative
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, 2 seconds more. I will be insurance.
all they want to. Not made,
Don't entertain.
okay, and a place. It was not. And I just, and I'm not, you know, and I just think that people, churches have become secular. Okay, it is Babylonian. That is the Babylonian Talmud that the Talmud that is being followed out here. And the signs are all there.
True.
There's a number of things that are signs, yes. Signs and stars, just like, you know, those wise men saw that heralded the birth of Christ. Signs, the light that came and showed them exactly where, you know, the birth of the king would be. A king. And that was something that was obviously politically inconvenient for somebody who thought themselves as the king. And wasn't necessarily very much interested in any of these kinds of propagandists. They themselves to do exactly this kind of thing that you were suggesting. They went around trying to eliminate the sources, just like the Muppets sent at the young child exposed to some information on the interwebs via social media, and then thus, you know, had to be dispatched to Orwellianly seize the evidence, erase all the memory. This is the Ministry of Truth. Ministry of Truth, of course.
I just put up in the nest. Thank you. None of you reminding me about this post that I found the other day, day before yesterday. I just put it up in the nest.
we already have AI Charlie Kirk in churches delivering sermons, apparently.
No way.
And this is a man who says he's a Christian, but he says this is mass psychosis. This is mass psychosis, and if we allow this to continue, what is next? Soon you will have AI Jesus delivering sermons in your. You will not know whether AI and this must be stopped. But I was frankly a little bit shocked to see that we already have AI Charlie Kirk delivering sermons.
There were 5 over toilet paper a few years ago. You think you can stop that?
Please choose a safe place to park.
Just find a safe place because they already.
People out here already are so confused and don't know the truth.
The truth will set you free. No one wants to be free.
I find it ludicrous that they're so intelligent and like just about this over here, but yet they believe that AI is delivering the truth to them, and it's nothing what they say it is. It's nothing. As a matter of fact, it's backwards. For example, if you put something in a search bar, okay, and if you misspelled it, okay, it would still deliver results, okay. Now it just sits there, okay. I tried to search inside of a store for something. Oh my God, it's just retarded. This like whacked out. It's just crazy to me. It's just crazy. And I mean, personally, I don't use Grok. But when I saw that Grok stated that a man could be a woman, I said, no. And then I asked the question, and it got there because the AMA and all of these other 3-letter medical organizations depend on WPAP, okay, who are Fruit Loops in themselves. So they're all Fruit Loops depending on other Fruit Loops. And AI crawls through that and returns something. So is that a thinking or a reasoning? It doesn't do any of that. So I'm kind of just like floored at how quickly this has just taken over. I guess I shouldn't be though, but I think, you know, I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I'm gonna keep on though. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. That's right. I'm going down swinging. I'm not going down on my knees. Only in church. Only before God. Only to pray. Yes, I was in a space a couple of days ago, and I looked up something on Grok. And another AI told me that Grok was wrong. It says, no, Grok is not right. And another AI said, yeah, no, Grok's bullshit. In fact, just today, I was looking up some things on Grok, and Grok today that it referred to children's books that are normal children's books, but that have queer characters. It called that innocuous. And I said, excuse me, that is fair. And I kind of maintained, well, no, it's innocuous. That they may have queer characters, and as long as the storyline isn't harmful for children, And I'm like, you're just wrong. So I hear you, none bee. Exactly. If we have stuff on the internet that says, and we do, it's in the. I mean, it's ludicrous, and that's what it's returning. I don't understand how people think that this is giving you like the facts, or like it's truthful. It's being like truthful, Well, the thing is, we have no way of knowing. We have no way of knowing, and I see a lot of people. Well, I mean, myself included. If I want to know something, now Grok is the only AI that I use.
We'll be back in a second. Just like hang up the
Right, but if I want to know something, I'll generally look it up on Grok. I have no way of verifying whether or not the information is true. I can take Croc's word for it. I could ask for more clarification. I could ask him, are you sure this is true? But generally, we're beholden to
I'm
it.
not beholden. I'm 56 years old, and I'm going to keep the knowledge that I've had. Okay, science. Okay, I'm
We're seeing incoming passengers now go to International Terminal 1 Sydney Airport. Deliver passenger. Make sure to buckle
they
up.
got away from evidence-based practice. That's what we had in this country. Okay, and it makes my head. We cannot. I mean, if you science, okay, our bodies. We know how our organs. We have 12 body systems. We know how they work. We know the nature. We know the pathology of disease that it takes in our bodies. Okay, and if that's your chosen career, and so I saw a doctor in a space over on Substack, and he admitted that he pushed shots onto children, and that as far as he knew, none had autism. And he said he just didn't know. And I'm like, that's bullshit. If you know how, and he did, you have to take anatomy and physiology, and it's not as simple as it sounds, and you learn the pathology. First, you learn the bones, you learn the organs, you learn how they work, you learn the process of DNA, and then you move on to the pathology of the 12 body systems and what disease path would take and how it would affect the organs. And if you know your immune system, then he should have known the ingredients in these things. I mean, and what kind of pathology that it could take on children or anyone. That is not something that's going to change the humans, okay? And anatomy and physiology, those things aren't going to change. I'm not saying we can't discover new things like the solar system, whatever. I don't know. People, they say the earth is flat, blah, blah, blah. But I'm just like, there are certain things that are just not going to change. Not where we can see it. I'm a believer in theology and evolution, and I'm saying that we wouldn't see it in our lifetime, So, I mean, those are the types of things that I have seen people come back and say things that are just not true, and they're just saying that AI is telling them this, and that's my concern out here. That it's just going to become one big room of people repeating the same thing to each other. That's
when you say that you are a believer of theology and evolution, what type of evolution do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well, it means different things now. I'm just sort of curious where you are on that.
Evolution is when you lose a finger or something that you used to have for a purpose in life, and it works itself out. Okay, it's no longer needed. That's evolution.
I just want to. I haven't filed, but I just want to.
Mr. R, you're sort of coming in and out. Something happened to your connection there.
I just want to say I think evolution is fake.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, because we all originated from the continent of Africa. Okay, and if you know anything about tectonic plates, and that is history.
I don't know if you know, Nani B, that has actually been debunked.
It has not been debunked. It has not been debunked.
Has.
No, it has not. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't.
We're gonna have to disagree. I didn't say we came from monkeys.
Well, we didn't. The out of Africa model of human evolution has been scientifically debunked.
No, it has not.
Just slow down. Hold on. Just wait a second. Nanya, you're saying that you believe that your ancient greatest ancestor came from Africa.
I do indeed.
As of December 14th, 2024, humans originated here at Africa, according to fossil history.
Okay. What? So? What's that? What? Okay. I would have to go and look at that before I can speak on it, okay? Is that fair?
Well, listen, you don't have to speak on everything, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you got a lot of locked in the dog ears, and I'm just saying, I mean, you know, we don't have to get too deep into this, you know, tangent. I mean, we are obviously entertaining these ideas, and the principle at work here is the suggested Orwellian kind of erasure of history, the kinds of fabrications people will invent to justify a narrative and all this. And maybe, yes, any kind of evidence of things to the contrary to support goal. That's usually how things go, and that's something that we should be ever vigilant of. But it doesn't seem to be the case that many people are very much vigilant on this particular instance of Charlie Kirk. And speaking to what he spoke about himself many times repeatedly, and that is again maybe a kind of human characteristic that will show you how people will leverage these kinds of AI systems to brute force their agenda. Doesn't matter how aligned it is with reality. They see something, they got a taste of blood or whatever, and they will, you know, go along with whatever it is that they feel is appropriate. You know, that's unfortunate, but and maybe that's because of their own narrative. They didn't. Could they possibly reconsider that? Some don't. Maybe they have this prospect of their own subversion, as a previous speaker in the space earlier said. It can be very challenging for people to come to the truth they rejected, in a sense, because they're so attached and enraptured by the physics of entitlement or inertia or what have you, that begs for them to carry on doing whatever it is, you know, in contrary to that realization. But nevertheless, we will carry on in this summit space, pursuing the very thing that we want to, which would be, in this case, the truth of the Charlie Kirk incident. And not only that, the receipts are going to be provided and have been. And not only that, I will now show you, for anybody who wants to get caught up, what I'm referring to when I go into the, you know, this tangent of the red dress. Red dress, you might liken much of this to be kind of a red dress. You know, a lot of these things that enrapture us and take us away from pursuing those endeavors that are more in alignment with the truth. But I mean, the truth is, yes, Sweeney was wearing a red dress. It's very true.
Do we have a counterpart model to this? Because I can tell you I'm not the least bit distracted by Cindy's immediate red dress. So surely there must be a counterpart.
There is a counter. I'm just trying to get. I'm just trying to make sure everybody is caught up here. Let me put it up in the nest, Mr. R. This is the space that I'm talking about. You know, there's is an inside joke, yes, but it is there for people to understand. You can research it. It's from the Aruga Y space. We need to be sure to understand exactly all of the context here. This is a very thorough project, but we won't dwell on it. We'll move right past it.
Not dwell on it. You put it up there again.
That was the first time. It's the first time. There wasn't another time. But anyways, let's welcome God Sauce.
Yeah, I will welcome God Sauce. Or respectfully, I just. Who said?
Happy birthday, God Sauce.
What's going on? Still here at the hospital, third day. Should be bringing my wife home tomorrow. But
Wait a minute, God's house catch me up. Why is your wife in the hospital?
that is a HIPAA violation. But everything is okay.
Okay.
All right.
You know what? Respectfully, I'm serious about this. God sus. I hope the best for you, and I'm sorry about the whole situation.
Yeah, you got your hands full there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's all we're all good, but thank you very much. It's good to see everybody. And yes, the UAC double P is now the far greatest paper of physics engine from all scales, domains, and fields, and ranges. And holy crap. So if anybody wants to ask any of these questions, I'm putting it through an evolutionary theory analysis right now using this, and I'll see what it says.
Evolutionists faking gay, strength from giants.
Hey, man, it's just like your opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about this. But yeah, the evolution thing. I'm sure.
I'm just wondering if for everyone that has a strong opinion on this, have you indeed read The Voyage of the Beagle front to back? Do you understand the Galapagos theories? Do you get it? Or do you just have a strong opinion that's really uninformed?
Well, okay.
Well, I'm going to counter your question with another question. Do you comprehend that all dinosaur bones are just a mixture of plaster parrots, giant bones, and dragon bones? Or do you subscribe to the mainstream theory?
No, I don't perform on request. It's all right. I appreciate it.
It's fine. Hey, God's not respect. Best, but when it comes to evolution, it's fake good.
It's and I'm willing to be there for that. Can't we just all be on that bandwagon?
Okay. Let me ask you this: if we're evolving, evolution, then how come human beings are not evolving today? How come we're not? How come we don't have so much hair all over our bodies? How come human beings don't have tools? How come we don't have, teeth that look like
Modern society holds this progression. There is no conceivable surviving stress that's going to awaken epigenetic stressors and turn on things that can be given to your offspring in order to change the line. It simply doesn't happen anymore, especially not in the first world. We have too convenient of a life for evolution to step in and help us.
Hold on. But human beings used to have tails. We used to have tails. We used to have a lot of hair. We used to, be able to climb trees.
But now it's the same thing. It's devolution because modern society has gotten more convenient. We don't need tails. We don't need body hair. All those evolutionary things were triggers of stressors in the past that were passed.
I disagree. I think that a lot like the hair we used to have gave us extra, and I don't mean ESP like psychic ability, but it gave us extra sensing ability.
I agree. I agree, but modern society wasn't based on it.
I don't like modern society. Like modern society.
Getting a job.
Okay. But that would make me think that like that is not even supported in ability.
Especially when we have evolved our societies in a biologically depressed
Respectfully, it doesn't matter about where this civilization has technologically advanced. I mean, today, like just speaking, just remove all the technology. Wouldn't it be helpful to have our body so we can survive in the extremes that Earth has?
Well, for females, and most of your ancestors are females. That math works out. Don't ask me, it just does. So they're the sexual selectors. And for a female, it might not be as advantageous to have a tail connected to that area that's wafting around, your time.
All right, got this every single space, every single time. Come on.
Andra, go ahead. Go finish that up. What are you talking about? Respect. Okay, no problem. No problem. I'm here. So I just don't believe this evolution bullshit about we were old, but then we lost the ability to habitate, lost the ability to grow clothes, lost hair. Does it make sense?
Some people pass on these things. I think we're getting into like stereotypical, Russian. He's like, no. He's Russian. That sounds crazy. It's what it takes to make a child. In evolutionary statistics, the female line is what holds the information, passes on. Okay. No. It's not the case that X chromosomes carry more genetic material. In fact, it is the case that Y does. It is the fact that the X kind of is the carrier. The Y is the almost like the it's like the creation aspect. I mean, it's a new element. Like if you were to just have a bunch of lesbians, you know what I mean? It's like very uninspiring. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just stating the experts carry so much information. What do we mean by information? Like genetic? What do we mean by I can't think of that's why the vision stuff was trying to do this. And I am going to request maybe to co-host with that. That's what I would like to carry the space going. Please, Andrew. Yeah, just keep me on check.
It's time. It's time. It's this turn. Do we have you on speaker?
Yes, someone else shooting why, like, whenever if you ever do connect with music, don't go in there. My person, talk about your house, just to do with micros and things like that. And so whenever I was like, okay, mine turns out mine's not happening. How fucking hilarious it was to be this games. But my I forget his name, but yeah, like literally, I was getting respectfully, I'm just going to go back to this. How come honestly, these things have not changed. Dogs, babies. Yeah, but that's like right. Nobody should. Okay. It's pretty. We can see sort of things without actually being able to case things. Is because these things are actually bad. See what I'm saying? These images, like snapshots of the underlying events as it flows. The reality itself, like it's worth time. Somebody and all the rest of the world that are undiscovered. That goes well beyond that. If you look at the studies for modern scientists trying to just find the tardigrades that we have on file, they find tardigrades all the time. It's just like a never-ending new species, and they have to just basically give up, and let the old versions stay in the textbooks. But they're all different. It's all unique. Again, guys, I hate to say this, but why not why do I
I think that the Darwinian theory of evolution that you're speaking on is kind of how things changed over time, optimizing for physical survival of the fittest, as said. And perhaps we've achieved some kind of
stability there and homeostasis, because our problems, even the ones that are physical survival, are kind of more related to culture and society and psychology and how we think about things and what we believe in. It's an abstraction. We kind of live in a more abstract world of ideas and the technology that we create. We're not struggling to get from tree to tree in the physical world. And so I don't think you'll be able to grow a tail, but, with how we can manipulate our physical bodies, maybe someday you can order yourself a tail and have one attached or grow one. That might be possible down the line. But I think that our problems are more abstract and ideological. And so I would say that we are evolving, call it like an expansion of consciousness, being able to use our intellect and reason and get along. It's a lot of psychological struggles. So I would call that evolution, but it's different because we live in a different world. We're not struggling to eat and be chased by saber-toothed tigers.
Yeah, I believe in I'm a creationist. I don't necessarily believe in the theory of evolution myself. I think it's interesting in who am I just just my personal belief. It makes a lot of sense and things like that. Only but to look at our cousins, really, the other great apes, to get a wealth of insight into this, into what makes us different, things like that. You look at like how we're okay, and how we're able to do things like that. It's totally unique. It's like amazing. Our is pretty unique. It's favorite two times. Watch and tell me that we're that much that we are way we're not we argue. Okay. But think about I'll just make it quick. Think about what humans can do. Mathematics, sing music, this complicated geometric mind bending stuff. This is not evolution. This is difference.
What else would you call it, Mr. R?
Aliens.
And maybe we'll never know. I mean, can we just move forward with however we find ourselves today? I mean, of course, it would be helpful to have a more accurate understanding of the past, but I think we have to get used to the unknown and kind of being comfortable with the unknown and challenging our beliefs and perhaps becoming more open-minded in general, and perhaps never clinging to any specific belief, but knowing that whatever our understanding is will be challenged by something else down the road. So we can only work with what we understand and test things out. But typically we do that so that we can predict, because we are uncomfortable with the unknown and we want to know what's going to happen. And that is helpful to plan, because we tend to not see the outcome of things that we do until the consequences reveal themselves. But I think we struggle to adapt because we tend to rely on how we've always thought about things and how we've always done things. No, I'm starting to believe, Mr. R, that he actually may be really from Venus. Mr. R, I think I believe you.
That's very secretive. I think. But guys, yeah, where does that come from? I think that just comes from some random.
John Gray.
That's some random ancient. Where does all this Greek mythology about men coming from Mars? Where does all this ancient history about women from Venus? You think this is all just made up stuff? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, for a reason, not to say that we're not from other places, but that's something that I don't think I'll really get to the bottom of. So I just remain in superposition, and I'm okay with that.
Can I have my hand up?
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Can we have fun?
Please go ahead.
Because I was listening to you guys. I might as well just make this point in the group. You know, the ability to pick up rock and have accuracy at range makes you an evolutionary superpower, right? And then the ability to be in a group where all of you can do it is beyond powerful. Now, when all of you are in a group and following the orders of one person, being guided by their focus and intent, we become the apex predator of the planet, but only in macroorganism form. Only that. And individuality is a liability of the macroorganism. This is the problem. This is our whole problem. So we've begun to step back from being this evolutionary superpower. Like, we don't want to kill everything anymore. And so we step back from the group and try to be more individuals. And now we're having problems, you know, societal issues, the marginalization of the individual and the machine. You know, this is the whole thing, right?
Well, I would like you to tell Mrs. God's house that we are collectively throwing our arms around her and sending her light love.
Yeah, I just want to say that as well. I agree with God's sauce. I mean, I agree with Andre. God bless.
God bless.
You hate men so much, and the fact that they also can.
You know, like, oh. So anyway, and
Did you
about
sneeze?
like,
Was that a sneeze?
it was a sneeze, yes.
That was? That was a very cute little sneeze you got there.
Bless you.
Yeah, thank you guys. That was unexpected. Yeah. So today's scenario is gonna be about me. So you're gonna give me an advice about me and my imaginary toxic relationship. So let's say I'm confirmed that I am in love with a broke man. Because you know, broke man, young, like always, was always dreaming about has nothing to share anywhere. And look what happens. So he's broke, but he's a very funny guy, you know, and he's funny and he's not homeless, so it's not like that bad. And I introduce you to him, and you look at him and you're like, yeah, he's kind, but you know, I don't know, like it looks like he's living like in his car and like he doesn't have a job and like, you know, just like, are you sure, Elizabeth? And I'm telling you, yes, he just needs some help. So it's, let's say, the second week of us dating. And I'm like, I'm not going to take things slow because, you know, I'm a fast woman. So let's move in. So he moves in with me because he's broke. So obviously, how else we're going to do it? He moves in with me. And, you know, he says that he hasn't watched Netflix in such long time. And I'm like, oh my God, I have Netflix. So I share a password with him. He starts watching some documentaries, let's say, and I make him like find a job. He like goes to an interview. I come back home. He's not at home. I'm like, let me watch Netflix. I try to watch Netflix because there is some, I know Taylor Swift released a movie and it's on Netflix, and I really want to watch it, but I cannot log in. And I'm like, this is crazy. How can I not be able to log in? Like the password is literally unconfined. Like it doesn't change. It's the same password all the time. And it just says it like it's not right. And so I call him and I'm do you know like what's going on? And he tells me that he changed the password and forgot to tell me. And it just absolutely pisses me off. Like the fact is broke, that he doesn't know how to use Netflix, that he doesn't know how to change password and tell me about that. This just absolutely makes me mad. But I remember that I had a therapist, and he told me that I have to cool down first. So let's say I go to bathroom and I call you, and I'm like, my friend, what should I do in this situation? So, my friend, could you please help me?
I mean, I would be pretty pissed off too, to be honest. But since you're asking me for advice and I need to be healthy, I would 2 weeks. I would say, like, did you ask him why he changed the password? I mean, that would be my first question if it was me. Why did you do that? The password was totally fine the way it was.
So let's say that I tell you, look, if I'm gonna ask him now, I'm gonna first slap his teeth out of his jaw, and then I'm gonna. Because I'm an immigrant.
Yeah, you don't want. Yeah, you don't want to lose your residency. But you see, you the citizen. Like, do he do like a little? This is like 90 days. I'll say.
He's getting a lovely, Filipino type of woman, and then he got an Eastern European woman. But he's broke. What did he expect to get? So
yeah, totally. I would say then separate yourself from the situation. I mean, Jeremy, when I got in here, he was talking about he needs to go on a walk for 20 minutes so he doesn't say something that hurts the person's soul for the rest of her life. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna bash his head in with a baseball bat, then take a minute and gather your thoughts before you go back there. If it was me, though, while I'm on my little walk or wherever I go, I would immediately change the passwords back and revoke his access to my Netflix immediately.
So, but I'm also annoyed, like, why should I spend 20 minutes of my life on an extra box that I don't want to take because he's just dumb and, like, he doesn't know how to fucking not change the password?
Well, because you want to save potential citizenship. Why? Like, you don't want to. That's why. That's the only reason. And otherwise, in this situation, I would say fight it out. Like, fuck it. Now why he did it. And if that answer isn't good enough for you, I mean, proceed with the, what's the status here. So I would say take a breather and go back again.
I asked him, like, I called in 27 seconds. And I asked him, and he tells me that, well, it's just a weird password. Like, I just changed it to 111 because, like, that seems to be a better one. And I yourself in the corner when you talk. Yes. Put myself time out just because, like, I'm really wrong and you are right. So what should I do now?
I mean, okay, if that's his answer, it's still a stupid answer. Like, see, this is a red flag, right? I mean, like, it's an isolated incident, like, whatever, like, he changed the password. It's not the end of the world, but, like, what is he gonna, what else is he gonna do? I mean, the guy has no real ground to stand on here. He's broke, and he's moved in now, and he's changing your fucking Netflix passwords. I mean, you're 2 weeks in. So I would make sure, that you tell him, like, don't ever do this again. Don't ever do anything like this again.
I'm so mad I got a business call and missed the scenario because it sounds amazing. And now I want to know what it is again. Can someone give me a quick recap I can find on the scenario?
Yeah, she's with a broke dude. After 2 weeks, even though he's broke, she invited him to move into her house. He hasn't used Netflix either ever or in a long time because he's fucking broke, and so he can't afford it.
Elizabeth has Netflix. She lets him use it, and he changes her password. Her password was unconfined, and he changes her password just because he thought the password that she had was weird. That's where we're at.
My God. Okay. Continue. Thank you.
We have like 2 more situations with this guy. So let's say, guys, that I listened to my, dear friend on Confine and decided to save the relationship because I just dissociated it with my life. I thought that he said that I should save the relationship. And, as a smart woman, I just want to do the right thing. So I started chasing him. I feel like he changed the password because he didn't love me enough. And so I would make him love me more. So let's stop here. So does it sound like a good option we can find, like me and, chase him in the
No, like, what the fuck? So wait a minute. He changed the password. You got mad. But then after 27 seconds, you decided that you need to chase him more? Is that what you said?
Yes, that, he did it because he wasn't thinking about me enough, didn't love me enough, so I'll just make him love me more, like with scissors.
With scissors, like trying to castrate him, I think is what you're trying to say.
Fuck, I liked it better when the scenarios were about me. Elizabeth, this is fucking crazy. I mean, honestly, if you came to me as a friend and said that shit, I would kind of be scared as your friend. Like, what do you mean with scissors? Like, now you're threatening this man? Like, you twisted the whole thing around. He fucked up. He changed your password. It has nothing to do with you needing to chase him with scissors to get him to love you more. I don't think he changed your password because he didn't love you. I mean, I accept his answer that he thought the password was weird. It's still weird that he went to change your password.
But I have abandonment issues, so I think that he just doesn't love me, and like it's just a violent side of me. Like, you're my friend, you should do it in a way that I put it on him. Because if I'm gonna be in a bad mood and violent, I'm gonna put it on you instead.
Yeah, but like, I don't. Why are the scissors a part of this? Like, what are you gonna do with the scissors? I don't get it.
We don't have knives in the apartment because he used that I have this violent side. So now we have the scissors. Yeah.
I'm now questioning if the story that you're telling me is accurate after you tell me this. Like, I don't know. Maybe you like asked him to change the password and then got mad at him for doing it. It sounds like you have the problems and not him. I would tell you to stop doing this. Like, you don't need to chase him with scissors in order for him to love you more. And this has nothing to do with the Netflix password.
So I obviously did not agree with you, but last time I decided to cool down and not chase him, but do something less active. So I have still energy for my gym sessions, my trainer, so I need something less physical. And I just kind of see that his love language is words of affirmation. So I decided, and let's say that he goes on a trip because he found a job and he goes on a business trip, like on a 2 weeks business trip. And I just wake up at like 4 a.m. because he's on a different coast. And right, that you have like different time zones in the US, obviously, at this point. And I'm texting him at 4 a.m. like affirmations. Because I think that if I'm gonna text him like, you are the best, you are my king, I don't know what else you can say, but yeah, he's gonna love me more. But he leaves my messages on like red. And now I'm coming to you and I'm sobbing. So now I'm not mad, I'm sobbing. So what are you gonna tell me now on Confine?
You're waking up at 4 a.m. to send him the messages and he gets them at 7, but he's on a business trip.
Yes. So for him it's like 7, but then he like reads them, but he doesn't reply to them.
Are these text messages or are they audio messages?
How is it different?
Well, I mean, if it's a 22-minute audio message, like, it's different than if it's a text message, Elizabeth.
So excuse me, please, but like, doesn't matter. Like, he has to do it in either case.
Well, here's the thing. He should not leave you on red regardless, okay? But if I'm on a business trip and I wake up in the morning, or it's 7 a.m. for me, so I'm probably already awake and getting my day started, and I get like a text affirmation from the girl that I'm dating, well, I'm going to heart it. I'm going to reply and say thank you. I'll probably send something equivalent to her as well. That's not going to take me a long time. If it's 7 in the morning and I'm getting ready and I'm on a business trip for my new job and I get a 22-minute audio message, I mean, I'll acknowledge it, but I might not have time to listen to that. So like, I'll give it maybe a heart and say, I can't listen to this right now, but when I can, I'll listen and I'll reply back. Those are the two scenarios. Now, him just not replying and leaving you on red, well, you're not a that's not a good sign.
Well, I was so like with thumbs downs, and I was like, yeah, this is so true. But wait, like, what are you talking about? So you just like the first part of your like explanation was that he's just busy, and then you ended it with the fact that I'm not a priority for him. So
well, he should acknowledge it. But okay, so when you are on a call, Elizabeth, do you turn on you silence your notifications? Do you not?
But it's 7 a.m. So why the fuck he cannot listen to my 22-minute audio message? Also, that's so weird. Who sends 22 minutes audio message?
I don't know. It's pretty long. It's pretty long. I think there's a limit on iOS actually on how long.
I'm really happy it's not 22 minutes per way. I'm really happy.
Listen, not everyone has a schedule that you do, okay? They don't run spaces till 2 a.m. and then wake up at 11 a.m. Most people, their day is already up and going at 7 a.m. You know what I mean? Like they might even be in their first conference call or like on the road. Like it's not everybody that can take a 22-minute audio message that you need to like listen to and can't just have on in the background like a podcast. So no, like a 7 a.m. audio message like that, yeah, he's probably not going to have time to listen to that fully and give you his dedicated time. I'm about to be in a meeting, or I'm driving to the office, or whatever. I'll listen to it when I can when I can, and I'll reply back. What's wrong with that? He's not leaving you on red.
I literally just received the confirmation for a 7 a.m. conference call. He's right. I wake up at 5. My day starts at 5. Yep.
See?
I mean, so he leaves me on red. And so, guys, look, like, I don't know how your brain works, but like my brain works that if he leaves me on red, he doesn't reply after his conference call. Does a fucking conference call last for the whole fucking day? No.
Okay, but Elizabeth, calm down. You need 27 seconds, okay? Just let me talk for 27 seconds while you go back to being happy. You didn't say that. Okay, if he leaves you on red the whole fucking day, he's not into you like that. It's not okay. Whoever ignores someone like that, the way they look at you is not the same way that you look at them. Even if they like you like that, they don't like you as much as they're not into you as much as you're into them, or else they would make you a priority and they would still get back to you at the soonest that they are able to.
Say that I tell him about this and he starts calling me, but like I prefer to send 30 minutes audio messages because that's just why should we talk on the phone? Like why should we be normal people? So and he calls me and I like don't pick up, and so we have a fight because we basically have different love languages. He has like a normal love language and I need therapy, but like still. So what should I do?
Now I know what you're doing. Now I've figured it out. So instead of giving me the scenario where I'm in love, you gave yourself the scenario, but you made me you. Yes, that's right. You made me you. And the guy is actually the girl that I'm dating. So, like, regardless, it's still me in the fucking scenario, which now I get it. Listen, some people don't like fucking talking on the phone, Elizabeth. Like, that is just it. you should be able to figure that out pretty quickly in the relationship. Now, it's your fault for inviting a homeless guy to come fucking live with you 2 weeks into your relationship, okay, or into your dating, because you haven't learned all these things about the guy. And if you're a phone conversation person and he's not, I mean, it's going to be a little difficult to get people to switch such a drastic thing. If that's not his thing and he's not into talking on the phone, he's just not into talking on the phone. What can I say? I mean, like, you can try to change him, but it's probably not going to be a pleasant experience and it might not work in the end. So maybe this is not a good match for you.
I love him. I need to change him. How can I change him?
I see that Ani came up on stage as soon as we started really getting into the homeless guy thing. And if I remember correctly, she's into homeless dudes. Like, she's cool with that.
Oh, shit.
Oni, I don't know. What can you say to your defense?
Yeah, I could be, but like, I'm not gonna date somebody that, you know, my best friend dated and didn't work out. Like, no, I'm good.
Exactly. And I don't think Ani would be cool with anyone changing her Netflix password either.
Yeah, no way. I probably would break up with him over Netflix password for sure. And then I will also go and find out how many other passwords he's changed. And you never know. What if he changed my bank accounts and shit? Because if you know one password, especially because Elizabeth said, you know, it's all uncombined. So you don't know.
Exactly. That's actually that's a good question there. Like, that's very intrusive. Like, there's a lot of things that you could do that are like that. Changing someone's fucking Netflix password or a thing like that, once you give them access, like those are war. That's like acts of war right there in a relationship.
But the Netflix password is literally another man's name. Like, you know.
He doesn't know that. Does he know who Unconfined is?
Well, I post spaces every day at midnight. He kind of.
So, well, that's completely different now. Is that why? I mean, you asked him why. Was he lying to you? Is that why he changed the password? Because he didn't like that it was my name?
Oh, he said it was a weird name. I didn't clarify. I was too mad. I had like scissors, you in the bathroom. Like, it was all complicated.
Wow, he actually said that it was a weird name, and you were cool with that?
Yeah, I mean, like, Elizabeth, like, you're gonna pick this dude, this homeless fucking bum of 2 weeks. You're gonna pick him.
I'm looking for my soulmate. Like,
he's not your soulmate. He's not. That's not your soulmate right there.
Yeah. How did you meet him? Because you can't meet people at bars or like at your gym, so I was just confused.
Unconfined introduced me to him. He thought that he would be a good match for me. So.
Wow, and he changed the password that was Unconfined after he introduced you? Oh,
never. No. I would never introduce you to introduce that kind of a guy to you. Yeah, bro guy.
Like,
I probably wouldn't introduce
you're sabotaging Elizabeth.
Yeah. I wouldn't introduce anyone to you, Elizabeth, because I don't believe in soulmates, remember?
And look, you don't believe in sun at 2 a.m. and at 2:02 you're gonna be like, oh my god, the sun is so bright. So what the fuck?
I'll believe in soulmates when I meet a girl and then I end up with her, and then I'll start believing in soulmates again.
Okay, deal. So anyway, and we have the last part, guys, like the last part of the scenario, because it's not done yet, and then we're going to huts, and then I'm going to bed. But yes, so look, I decided to do what I always had to do, which is try harder. Like, I need to win over this man. Like, you know, there is a chance he's gonna be mine. I just have to take this chance, you know, to make him love me. So I noticed that all his exes have like blonde hair. And I'm like, well, I have to be blonde. So I go and I dye my hair and now I'm blonde. Can you imagine? I have alopecia and now I'm blonde.
With or without bangs? What if his exes also don't have bangs?
I don't care then about him. I'm gonna find a new man. My banks stay with me for the rest of my life. So I can use that. What am I gonna do? So anyway, and thanks God they had bands, so I didn't have to drop him. I can still chase him, and I dye my hair, and then I come home and I see that so he's bald, like you. Sorry, he's shaved.
Yeah, what the heck? I don't know why the Eastern Europeans do this. Like, there's a difference between bald and a shaved head. No knock to bald people, but
You can't
Why do you shave your head?
I just like the look. I like the clean cut, lined up. You get lined up. I just like.
Why don't you just
bald
wax it? Just wax it off.
Wax? No. No, I don't shave it bald, like skin bald. I have I shave it with like a 1 or whatever.
Because you cannot be short and bald and confined. That's unfair. Even in your
I know.
Yeah. So, and the thing is that he's he also got like a shaved head, and I hype him up a lot, and I tell him how amazing he looks, and he also wants whatever. And so the thing is, I always hype him up, but when he sees that I dyed my hair, he doesn't notice it. He just he doesn't care, I guess. I don't know. And now I have a mental breakdown. So I'm sobbing. I'm also mad. I don't know what to do. And obviously I call you. So, you introduced me to him. So now I have to deal with it. So what are you doing now?
Morning, how are you?
You didn't notice it at all, for real? Like, he went from the color hair you have now to blonde.
Nice day today.
Went up to him and he didn't say a thing.
Yes, exactly.
Terminal 2 domestic,
I'm sorry, I would probably go to the drastic side of this. Like, this guy's a fucking asshole. He's not a good match for you. I don't think he's a good match for you. But who doesn't notice that or make a comment about it? It's fucked up. I would tell you to, don't hurt him and let him walk out the door and then take your 27 seconds. But don't hurt him.
He didn't apologize to me, but I want to hurt him. Yeah.
You should want to hurt him because you would look awesome as a blonde, I think. And the fact that he doesn't notice you, and then on top of that, I'm confined. This is all your fault because you introduced them.
I know. What the fuck? Why would I do this? Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
No, say it. What do you mean? Say it.
All I was gonna say, but it sounded bad. I don't. No, I'm not gonna say it. Never
No,
mind.
but say it. You want to start it? Just say it.
I was gonna say that I don't. Either way, I don't hang out with homeless people. But it's not to say if my friend became homeless, I wouldn't be friends with him anymore. That's why this sounds bad. But I don't have homeless friends that I would introduce to you.
In literally any part of the world, maybe except California, it's not a bad thing to say. I'm not gonna hang out.
You're right. That's fucking crazy. You know what? It's very true. There's a lot of homeless people out here. No, more so what I mean is let's say you went through some hard times. And you lost your jobs and shit. Paulina didn't give a fuck, and you were out on the streets. I wouldn't stop being your friend. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. Is why I don't know any homeless people. But if my friends became homeless, not only would I still be their friends, but I'd probably help them out.
I'm confined. Would you pay the $100,000 fee for the HBO visa for Elizabeth to come over?
Yeah, why not? Didn't Trump get rid of that? Didn't he just sign a proclamation to get rid of it?
Yeah, $100,000.
Oh, it's $100,000 now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Would you pay that for Elizabeth?
Did to be honest? Oh my God, this dude's good.
Wasn't it $5,000?
No, yeah. What the fuck? Wait, the H-1B is for you to come and work. It's for companies to hire.
Yes.
But yeah, didn't he say for $5,000 you can get the gold card and you become a citizen?
No, that was $5 million.
$5 million. Yeah. I would just marry Elizabeth for the time being. We could get married and she could become a citizen and then we could get a divorce. I mean, I always
Elizabeth, when do you plan to become homeless, Elizabeth?
I don't plan to go to the US. Like, there are literally homeless people there. I'm scared of that. Like, it doesn't happen in other parts of the world. But yeah, I mean, what can I say, guys? I'm happy for California. But yeah, so all
You
right.
don't have to be scared of homeless people, Elizabeth. I know that you said that one time you were walking by yourself. I don't even think it was dark, and you saw someone with tattoos, and you crossed the street because you were scared. But you don't have to be scared of homeless people. They just don't have a place to live, but for the most part, they're fine.
Yeah, they're fine. You just give them some facts. I mean, some information.
Just be scared when you see a syringe. Other than that, yeah, they're harmless.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah,
They might offer it to you too.
it doesn't happen in other parts of the world. Like, I have never seen it like in Asia. I mean, you have those people, but not like that. So,
Oh my God! If you ever came, man, you would imagine if you went to Skid Row in San Francisco, or I'm sorry, Skid Row in LA. Holy shit! Or the Tenderloin in San Francisco. Elizabeth, I think you would have like culture shock or whatever. Like, you would be floored at what those areas look like. It's nuts.
Elizabeth would be calling Trump to the border.
It'd be fucking crazy. I go there and I'm like, wow.
what the heck is a Tenderloin?
The Tenderloin is just an area in San Francisco, but it's like the worst homelessness you've ever seen. And if you've ever been to LA and gone to Skid Row, which is literally like a block on the other side of the Hollywood Walk of Fame, it's fucking insane. Like, I've never seen it. It looks like 28 days later, like a zombie. Well done.
Nice.
Hey, well done and medium rare.
I love me some well done steak.
And it was like this girl was really sorry. I was absolutely pissed. I realised it. It was so basically she like steps out, dropped her phone.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'll eat some raw meat, but it ain't beef. You know what I mean?
Boss.
Yeah, I like beef jerky.
I'm not saying anything about raw meat. I love how you said it, but people started, like, you know? You said it, but
I gotta go. The conversation just got too heavy, but Christelle got to go.
Alright, so guys, I mean, let's say I think guy and now I'm single again, so I just don't should be. Alright, let's go to next time. I'm gonna walk you. So famous, please coach.
I don't have a whole lot to say. I'm gonna let you get some sleep, Elizabeth. And I'm glad you broke up with that guy. That was a loser. That was. I'm sorry your heart is broken. You'll get over it. You're still young. But that was not the guy for you, my friend. No, not at all. Okay.
Famous, I'm 25. I don't know my
Oh,
she's angry to the right. I just said
Elizabeth, 25 is still young. And yeah, it is. I mean, you know all the plot, and you know the facts of life. Come on. And yeah, things are complicated for the young ones like you these days. So navigate carefully and don't accept that. Okay, you can do a whole lot better than that. And if that doesn't work out, you can move to the nunnery, be a sister or something. Okay, so there are options. There are options. Never give up hope.
But you have to be a virgin for that.
I beg your pardon?
But you have to be a virgin to become a sister.
A virgin? What's a virgin?
I think you have to be. I don't think so. I think you have to start being like no more sex. You have to write off sex, like Christelle and I have.
Celibacy. Okay, I didn't need to know that. Okay, cool.
Like, I could be a nun right now, so could Christelle. Both of us could be nuns.
Oh my God, picturing you. I'm sorry. Elizabeth, do you have any scenarios for me, or you just want to have some sleep? We don't have to do this exercise.
we're gonna go to hands, and then yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be quick, then I'm gonna give you, I
Well,
guess, the last.
bing, bang, bang. There we go. Just lay it on me. Do the hands. Do as you wish. Okay, I'll just hang it.
Oh, that was loudly famous. So. Go on.
Business. Let's talk about also the point. Let's talk about the point of this empathy, because the poor guy that didn't have a house for whatever reason changed the password because your password is so weak. What are you using a password 1, 2, 3? So he's looking to see your security more than why are you looking into the negative side? Because he's homeless. But stop judging. That homeless person had a house before.
What do you mean? He changed the password to 1111 or whatever.
But because it was even worse before. It's like the same level, you know, you gotta be bigger.
Confined. It was unconfined.
But
The password was unconfined.
that's more easy because your best friend, your
unconfined,
bestie. What is the best password? Your bestie friend, unconfined. So you get 111 that no one would thought. Like the first thing is unconfined, you know. But anyway, the empathy side, I would understand that. So I would talk to, is that for security? And it's like, okay, that's security. And then you will understand more the person, because for no security, he lost his keys. He used his best friend password for his wallet on the internet. And if someone took the crypto and now he doesn't have a house. But Elizabeth's attracted because the guy is super smart. He's super smart. And Elizabeth doesn't want to give up because she knows that you can't find unconfined guys like that, you know, confined friends like that. So that's the empathy side, like to understanding the other human being. And then if you want to get rid of him, because eventually it will be annoying after 3 years of the honeymoon time, you know, that everything, nothing is forever, you know, everything runs out. After the 3 years, you can choose, you know, it's up to you. You can send him into homeless world again, but that is up to you in your conscience, you know. But that's what I see. And then the second thing you say about the, I think that the second point is more up to you, really. That's more into your opinion. But I think that you have to give an opportunity to the people that you believe so. If you got it straight away, that's with any excuse. That is lack of empathy, which I understand. Also, in internet, not many people have empathy in that way. You know, I like to think that 1% of empathy always comes to you. Like it's in karma, you know. Karma, you can call it any word you want to call it, like life. And I don't know, life give you lemons, you just make orange juice. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that poor guy. Let's give it a bit of a room, and you know the password. So keep using it, and then talk to him. You know, after the 3 years, you just kick him out. The contract. Anyway, thank you for having me. Hello. How you doing?
And exactly, so that, I mean, yeah, that was very deep analysis, so I agree with that. Oni, I just want to say that I hate you. I absolutely hate you. Like the fact that I had 2 male co-hosts today just because this woman was not a co-host. And it was like so weird without you. Like I just like that's so weird. Like that was so healthy. I was too stunned to speak for the first hour. So how do you feel about that, Oni?
Well, I raised my hand to say, Elizabeth, I missed you so much and I missed this space and I'm so sorry that I had to miss it. But I absolutely missed it, and I missed the fact that nobody called me their favorite brownie today. And yeah, did not feel good either. So thank you. And you know, I deserve your anger. So
One, do you know we have another brownie now?
While you were gone, we inducted 2 more brownies in the brownie club.
You guys replaced me already over an hour?
You're not replaced. We added them, Ani. We didn't remove you. We added. So Clark and Suavecito are now in the brownie club.
Okay, I'm crying about it,
But you gotta let them know, let these guys know that in the brownie club, we don't disagree with the women brownies. Okay, we disagree with everything they say. It's always right.
Honey, I got a bad take on that. So in the corporate world, you know, we always bring in new hires and stuff, and we tell them, no, we're not gonna replace you. It's just here to work with you and stuff. She's definitely making less money than you and everything, even though you're already making 0.99. And then after you train them and develop them to be even better than you, guess what? Well, honey, we got news for you. But anyways, I raised my hand to absolutely apologize to Elizabeth for being late to the space as well. Just FYI, Ani and I were not together.
Well, now you're stealing my thunder. I said it, and now you're copying me, and it's just
bro. You have no thunder.
You didn't even let them. You didn't even let Elizabeth answer. Holy crap!
They had it. Two brownies already.
See, Elizabeth, can you guys let's co-host really fast so I can hear this guy? Because I expected an answer. So nobody got a chance to even do anything. And now it's over with. Oh my god.
This is the school section of the Elizabeth space. There's no rules here. But Elizabeth, have a good night. Sleep well, and I'll try to be on time tomorrow. I am so sorry. Uncle Puff, just your finger.
Oh, my finger's so good, dude. I realized today as I was looking at it, because the nail's already growing out, that my nail's not gonna fall off. Somehow, like the nail fused back together. So
I told you this the first time you sent me like one of those 2,000 pictures of your nails. Like I told you that it's not gonna fall off. It was obvious it's not gonna fall off. But yeah, it's enough information about your finger. Jay, can you ask me about my fingers, please?
Elizabeth, how's your period going?
No, I want to talk. So I have yellow nails. Like I have yellow nails. Like I do have. I don't know. I already found the podologist, but I don't know. It was all good, and then I removed it. And yesterday I looked at my nails, and I'm like, wow, they're yellow.
Wait, infection on your fingers, and you're not lesbian.
Wait, all of your nails are yellow? Not
Yes.
just the one?
All of them went yellow. It's like.
Is that a sign of jaundice? Is that a symptom of jaundice?
I don't know what John is now.
It's just skin
Oh my god, I can find a bring this woman to America. Taking care
I know, she needs to. I know, she needs to. I know.
Should have went to a Vietnamese place like you told us.
I know, she only wants to fuck with the Ukrainians, bro. She only wants the Ukrainians. It's not my fault. She's the one that's.
Yeah. Gotta go to the Vietnamese.
For my nails. So
You becoming a Simpson.
Any other chemicals, Elizabeth, that might have gotten under you?
I don't know.
I think gel nails all the time. It's not good for you because you have to put your hand.
Oh my god. I'm convinced. I swear to God, I started talking when everyone is muted about you. Doing gel nails since I'm like 12. Like, what do you mean I'm not gonna do my gel nails? I don't know what it's Oh, a lot of things can cause cancer. Like stress.
Look.
I like bacon.
It's cancerogenic.
It just like crumbles into my mouth. So fucking good. It's so fucking good. Then that greasy ass fucking fondue.
See, at least I have one true friend. Actually, I was going to say bestie or besties.
How many besties do you have, Ani?
What? Are you jealous that you're not one of them?
No, I'm just asking. I've heard you call
Why do
my
you want to
bestie.
know?
I've heard you say my besties been 5, 6.
For a different, and unfortunately, you're not one of them.
Like nothing on.
She felt like today, so that's cute. Wow, this is like a whole nother space. Like, I'm ready to go. Ani versus Jay. Round
It's a good call. I win every single one because if you guys have been like, God damn it. Why can't I do it? Why? You don't do it to anybody else other than me.
Okay, how long is the quick? Under
5 minutes.
We are fun. Thank you.
10 minutes is long. 10 minutes is long. What about a 10-minute quick? Apparently, yes, there is. So what is 10 minutes? We're making love if we're going for 10 minutes? So we're not
No.
That's right.
I mean, that's even debatable, right? Because do you make love to everybody? No. Some people have friends with benefits and not making love.
Oh, pause. We don't do that.
Love is in.
I'm just speaking. I figured out.
Yeah, but 5 is going to finish in 5 minutes.
So I don't know what guys you're having.
If she's hot, it's seconds.
This G 10 minutes for you is too long.
Few seconds if it's hot. It has to be hot.
That's good, yeah. Yes, we should actually. Alright, guys, we just have like literally 3 hour space on this topic. Like, if you want, we can do another one just for all the celibate people to discuss that shit. My yellow nails and go away. So yeah, I love you all so great. I'll tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, hopefully. A great day, a great life, a great week. I see you soon. Love you all and bye bye.
Love you guys. Much love.
Yeah. It's good if you say stuff like that, but a question like that, I know it's weird. Can't be left unchecked. Can't be left. Lazy fucking hamburger. Those are fucking trash. I always have that. So what? And by the way, we own the store is a very limited thing. FYI,
You can call it like adobada weird level.
if you want, pay me 2 soul and I'll get to yours.
Let me trade the next live streaming where this guy is eating a goat live streaming and I'll catch you to solve.
Elio, you're traumatizing yourself so much, bro. Everything you post is a traumatic stream, bro. Like I see it, like how you can handle that much stuff.
Do you do therapy? Are you a doctor? No, I'm asking, are you a fucking doctor?
I am.
Because if you're a doctor, thank you for the free fucking bullshit and you're telling me right now.
Bro,
next time I'll send you, then I have to give to Poppy.
For soul, I let you bash me in.
I don't even know who's speaking.
It's still
I'm no one.
Oh, okay, because I saw you listen.
He's shock. He's shock.
You know, you have notification on my message every time that I post, like you're always right there.
Because I love you, Elio. You are a really big fan.
I dislike my fucking fan. The worst.
I know, that's why we love you. It's an abusive relationship. I like that. You know, push and pull. It's a traumatic event, you know?
It's so traumatic every morning. I wake up and that's the fucking traumatic event. Yeah, it's like a little baby that comes out.
Billy.
Do you like tacos and pastor?
Oh, I like anything that there is pork. And I like to burn pork so hard. When it smells pork all around me, I feel safe as fuck.
Like
so you
bacon?
Can safely assume you'd have pork perfume? Would you be a fan?
I don't even really eat pork. I just like to burn it around me, like sage.
Sage? You such a Leo, bro. You for real. Are you?
I feel like I heard you now. This is fucking. That's good, right? If you drink the thing with 2 soul, you can maybe.
It keeps away like the evils.
If we're being completely fair, the smell of bacon is divine.
Yep.
It's fucking divine. If you don't like that, I'm sorry for your religion.
Yeah, it smells great.
I'm sorry for the God that you pick. My God loves when I burn the fucking pig.
Well,
the pig people, the pink people. I'm a pink person, you know, so I love pork. I come from porks. I'm a pork. I'm a little pig.
Oink,
oink, oink. Well,
oh, twinning.
You better write yourself.
Oscar Mayer.
Oscar Mayer. So you like sausage? I hear it.
I cannot choose the color of my fucking skin like Michael Jackson, okay? I'm pink.
I'm yellow.
We don't need to know that. We don't need to know that it's pink. Nobody else.
You're pink too, I see your picture.
I've asked a couple times.
You're a pink people.
Not the right thing to say.
I'm from Springfield.
Listen, I learned from Nigeria and they told me that they call us pink people. Okay, so I'm trying to get international right here.
Who's pink? Doom, doom, doom.
Doom, 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 doom. I thought you yellow because you have a banana,
like
Leo.
Bacon?
You have a banana
Who doesn't
there.
like bacon? Bacon, banana, bacon, wrapped banana bacon. That's so good.
It's just.
That's nana.
See, that's when you people take the shit too far. You people?
Yeah, you
I heard
people
you say
were
the
the
same shit as
so
me,
don't
bro.
fucking worry, okay? If we wrap the fucking banana in the bacon, it's because it's good. And you're gonna eat it at the fucking fair. Messy,
No.
you know?
I'm not gonna fucking eat it, bro.
You're gonna eat that shit with some fucking other candy on top. Don't worry.
Well,
I don't want to be the one that brings the bad news, but bacon is carcinogenic. Bacon is carcinogenic. It's in the list, so.
I'm gonna put all the fucking candies on top of fucking bacon strip, okay?
How many ratchets, bro?
It's carcinogenic.
It is on the list, carcinogenic. Next to the asbestos.
Die together.
Next to asbestos, bro. That's how wild it is. All processed meat.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's okay. So we have to die somehow.
Yeah, why do you wrap the burgers only in lettuce and not in bacon? That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's true.
Like a good In-N-Out double bacon wrapped.
Billy, but think about it. If you bring the steak to the Indian people, they will definitely kill you, bro.
I don't know how to fucking recognize Indian people.
Same when I went.
Probably just kill you.
At first time I went to America, I thought it was in India, bro. The Indixy, you know?
That's a fucking good one, bro.
I fucking cried. Like I almost choked on this.
Stop joking, Leo. Oh,
She never fucking said that, and when she was saying that, she was lying, okay?
Maybe to you, Playboy. Maybe to you. Maybe to you. Maybe I watch 420 damn near every day.
Yeah. Online, they're all good to say. Yeah. Online, like, yeah, she died. Like,
just follow the protocol.
Retweet, eat the dressing.
Which begs the question, does anyone remember when Wendy's had the triple Baconator?
Yeah, my kids love that shit.
Three slices of
is that gone?
Three slices of beef and 9 slices of bacon.
The Baconator is actually pretty insane. It's disgusting everything else, but the bacon is bigger.
But better question, does anyone remember when they offered for $1 double any meat on your sandwich? And then so somebody had the genius to go, yeah, I'll have the triple Baconator, double the meat, bitch. And they were like, you mean the bacon, right? You're like, no, it says for $1 you'll double the meat on any sandwich. And you sit and watch the person eat it and almost fucking die. And then later throw up in the parking lot. It's amazing.
The cool things of Wendy's, the potato.
That's a good true story.
Potato salad.
Bacon smells wonderful. Going in, coming out.
If she's hot,
around you, it doesn't matter.
If she's hot, I mean,
I like her style, bro.
I don't mind smelling her armpits.
You know what? I'm not mad at that, Elon. I agree.
Wow. If you smell like bacon, people really fucking likes it.
That's true.
I mean, yeah, it's also valid. People love bacon. Hi, Molly. Hi, Blaze. Good to see you. Jump up there.
Hello. Hi, God, Bongi, everyone. Grace. I hope you all are doing great.
Molly, salam alaikum.
Wow, don't fucking say that here, okay?
Kira, walaikum salam. Thank you.
Yeah, the way you said it sounds Indian.
Because I'm Indian, remember? First time I went to America.
Wow. That's fucked up.
I'm going to Mexico.
Wow.
Wow.
You were Colombian, actually.
Cristobal, Colombia.
Wasn't the first people Colombian?
I think the first people was African.
But the first people on earth were Colombian.
African, bro. Look it up.
The fuck? Oh, now you believe that, but not the rest. That's easy.
I choose and pick.
Wow.
If you don't believe it, fuck you. That's DNA knows that.
All the fucking history. Fuck you guys.
Who write the history anyway? Someone wrote the history, right?
Yeah, fuck you.
Who were the first?
You were the first to rewrite history.
What religion?
You guys. You hid your treasures and then decided to tell the world you're broke. This is what you thought.
I was a monkey. I'm sure that was a
TFS
fucking
420.
monkey.
Mango, it's a monkey.
Every day.
The most pure humans in Africa.
Who cares who was the first, bro? I mean,
We care, okay? And we are super
things gonna
eugenic.
leave last.
Molly, I've got a question for you, Molly.
What?
Have you seen anybody mysteriously float up into the sky today?
No.
Wow, you didn't see
Wow.
it was everywhere.
It was everywhere, bro.
I saw something like trending on Twitter. The rapture.
Yeah, the rapture. You didn't see anybody get raptured today, did you?
No, because I'm not. We
you're still here,
bro. That's why
That's
maybe
a really
I
fucked
was
up
not.
question.
I was not watching the sky today, but hey, got it.
Oh, is that a
Great.
fucked up question, Leo?
It sounds like a gaslighting question. You just said
Yeah.
everyone that's been in here today.
okay, first you didn't ask it to me, so it sounded fucked up twice.
I talked to you about it earlier.
I was ready to be safe,
You
bro.
answered that?
Yeah, you didn't ask me.
Oh, I didn't answer.
Well, I didn't realize you and
You
Molly
didn't
were
ask
here
me.
until Fudd. You know what, Fudd? Really, Fudd?
No, we're not. She's not looking the sky, okay? Like, don't.
I mean, Mango's not saying anything, but technically, did you ask Mango?
Mainly because I was busy, but no, hey, with all the respect to any everything. No, I mean, I don't know. We don't talk about that here because it's a different country, different beliefs.
Everybody in the country has the exact same belief system.
What do you mean? You've got the same belief too.
I would say at 90%, yes. That's.
Wait, what's the belief if you don't mind?
I'm super confused. Yeah.
I mean, I live in Morocco and it's a Muslim country, so we have kind of different beliefs.
Yeah, but you have the end of days too. Like, you open
But it's different. Like the way we kind of believe in it is different. Like it might have kind of similar things, but it's different. Maybe that's, I don't know. We want to talk about this?
I don't know. But what do you remember, Julia? What the fuck do you remember?
It's like what God says, like before about the Antichrist, that shit.
I just want to know what's the question.
Okay. Like I was like, man, I'm really, really fucking high. Okay, like I don't know.
We talked about it earlier.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
Oh, there's a
jelly
super
too.
easy way to get high. You don't eat.
I'm jelly.
Just drink barely some water.
That's called starvation.
Yeah,
You got a
starvation
banana, eh?
makes your brain completely like fat. So like you're kind of high.
You should do that every now and then. You should fast.
Fast. I agree.
Clear out your food.
Yeah.
I do the opposite. I eat just sometimes.
Only sometimes.
48 hours a couple of weeks ago.
You don't need to eat, man.
You really don't.
No, only water.
You just think you do.
It's all a myth.
Yeah.
These thigh hoppers and the barbecue and gumbo.
Yeah, that shit's good.
If you're already like just like burning bacon, that's already good.
It's like, fuck that.
Flaming that shit.
That is not a
Oh, flaming, yes.
Full credit for that.
Thigh hoppers and the beef brisket.
Not once.
Ooh, you just cooked
That's
the
a conscious decision.
without eating. I mean, most of the chefs, they use cocaine, so I think that works. You cook a lot.
Every good chef I've ever met.
Wait,
Like
They
professional.
all eat
not
cocaine.
like in the food or like in the nose?
in the nose, yeah.
In the nose, but the plate they use.
Yeah, it's the food, man. Why do you think everybody fucking loves the food, bro?
No,
Yeah, Coca-Cola did it.
Pepsi too.
Well,
Pepsi, man, Pepsi's good, but it's a little too good.
You guys like cola? Sorry, go ahead.
What?
What?
You like cola, like general cola flavor?
I haven't drank a regular soda in
I like the Coca
years.
Coca is better.
So, it's maybe a Spanish cola.
It started like that, but they have to cancel the Coke because it was too addictive. But they didn't do the same with sugar, you know?
So should we bring it back?
I think we should bring it back.
Fucking, let's do it. Like a $15 scam.
I pay for that shit, bro.
Yeah, but you have to drink it now with your nose, okay?
Not snoring, bro. Oh my god. I laugh so hard that I snort my drink for real, bro.
And you can't smoke it either, okay?
You dry it off and smoke it. That's crazy. Not financial advice.
If you mix Coke and Pepsi, you get heroin, right?
Yeah, you take a screenshot of your belly.
Well, I can't believe you're also when you mix all these sodas.
What about Dr.
Sonic.
Pepper? Sorry, go ahead.
Sonic Run or something like that. Yeah, it's what you do at Sonic. Sonic slushy. I'm not sure what it's called though. I don't drink that shit.
It's like this super soda.
Dr. Pepper, bro. It's a doctor.
Dr. Pepper is disgusting.
Yeah, dude, Mr. Pibb.
Mr. Pibb is also disgusting.
No one likes doctors for some reason.
Is Mr. Pibb a Golden Corral exclusive?
Oh, I don't know. RC Cola. Disgusting.
You know how we call doctors in Spanish? Matasanos. It means kill healthy. Los matasanos.
Wow.
Yeah, killing healthy.
Makes sense.
It's a very old saying, but it's still there. If you eat one apple a day, you never need it. Could you go full?
You like apples?
I love apples.
What kind of apples do you usually get?
I like the red apples. Green ones are too dry.
Yeah, I like the gala apples. Wait, is that another psyop? Because I noticed you said green and red, and I'm like, yeah, that is the only apples. Did they like start naming apples and we started getting psyop?
Absolutely.
Gala apples are the worst ones. I know all the guy on this hill. Gala apples suck. You need that pink lady apple for real. Gala apples are chalky. They're chalky.
No, you're getting the wrong ones. Mine's are pretty crispy. So crispy.
Just two colors.
So crispy.
You guys are high as fuck.
My jeans, other shoes, they fit that. So crispy. So crispy.
Exactly.
If they mix it together, you have no fucking idea.
Yeah, both yeah, shot.
But yeah, I slept on Pink Lady. I'm gonna have to revisit. I do not like Honey Crisp. Terrible apple.
Lady Pink is the way, bro. I'm gonna take my date to the Applebee. What do you think?
Ooh. How long have you known her?
I haven't had the chance, but just thinking in the future.
Ooh, it's a first date. I don't think Applebee's is the way to go, Felon.
Why? It's so elegant. It's just cheap and elegant. I like that.
Do they still have the Tiffany lamps? Like the Tiffany lighting up top? You know what I'm talking about, God. Like,
I do not. I have not been to an Applebee's in a long time.
yeah, they're obsolete where I live now.
Yeah. It's been a long.
It's like the education. It's obsolete, but you have to go.
No, it's one Ruby Tuesdays where I live. And when they close, I want to get all of the lamps. Just give me all the lamps that you have out of there.
They use all tricks, like they give you a lot of bread so you get filled up really quick, and cheese.
It's a psyop.
What is it? Olive Garden endless pasta or something?
Oh, not the pasta game, bro.
That's another fill you up.
Spaghetti, bro.
Hey, Leo, did you lose the urge to be racist, or are you just taking a break?
Okay, who was that?
Leo.
Leo?
Oh.
I think he's just taking a break. It's fine. You can come back to it whenever you're ready.
It's crazy where you put things that you hate in front of you. It's like, damn it. It's overwhelming, bro. He actually left. Oh, dude.
Oh, I guess he was done. He no longer wants to be racist. I never got to $3. So there would be $3. Mango, you still here?
Yeah, man.
Okay, just Maybe are you better now? You feel any better?
Boys, I fucking take the gun away. Yeah. 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 I feel so much better after that. And I got strawberries in the fridge. Because strawberries are in season at the moment. And they're fucking amazing. Oh my god. I've been eating like a punnet a week. Fucking, I don't care, man. I'm going to turn into a strawberry and okay. They're too good.
Wait, is Tad here? Is Tad back?
What is that?
That was the strawberries.
Oh, okay. I like cherries, though. Cherries are so good. Cherry punch. Brutal. Yo, Gob, you're the host. Can I be a racist?
No, not you, Elon. Not you.
If
we lose you, it's over. Like, I no longer have faith in humanity if we lose Elon stuff.
It doesn't go with my character, that's true. But
It doesn't fit.
It will give engagement.
No, it wouldn't. Not the kind of engagement we want.
That's true.
Not the kind of engagement. We're here for the beat pics, Elon.
Yeah. I think that Abilio can get away because he's pink. He said he's pink. So Emilio can do it.
No, he can get away with it because he can get away with it because of the accent. Never mistake that.
Oh,
right? It's the accent. Yeah. They know he's not American to really count unless he's in Italy.
That's true, bro. True reality, it really punch you, man. Like that's crazy. It's true. Mango, I love you.
You too, mate. Hope you have a beautiful day today.
You too.
Lovely weather.
Really nice today. We survived to the rapture in Australia for 2 days, bro. It's wild.
There's always next Tuesday.
Yep.
At least we're gonna have tacos, right?
Yeah.
The first Wednesday of the month. But that's just speculation. I don't think the AI has spit out the proper date yet.
I think it's every 2 weeks as IOP, so I'm not sure about the actual rapture.
No, like a bi-weekly check.
Yeah, this is like a magazine.
Maybe. That would make sense, honestly.
Don't quote me on that, but with the TV people we program, so they program us when kids watching TV. So I think we follow the program.
The protocol?
420, damn near every day. TFS. Nola.
Well, been very productive the last hour. What have y'all been doing?
I learned.
Go ahead, Pila.
No, go ahead. I just quick. I learned that language and accents are important for the personality and your actions. That's all. Thank you.
And perception, right? Yeah, perception. That's good. I'm glad you were able to get something out. Blaze, you had something you had to take away?
No takeaways. That's what was going on. So I just finished cutting the grass.
Okay.
About to order some tacos. Trying to find the cheapest price on Reeds.
Okay. We had the taco discussion earlier. I don't think there's any need to go back to that. However, I am also outside doing yard work, so respect to you. Respect to you.
Yeah, they say it's supposed to rain the rest of this fucking week, so let me get out there and cut it.
So it hasn't rained in 3 weeks here, Blaze. My grass is yet to grow because there's been no moisture. Even the morning dew is, no pun intended, evaporated because the ground is so dry. If I were to cut my grass, it would immediately all burn up.
Is that unusual for this time of year?
It's unusual for this area.
Yeah.
Period. Yeah. We very rarely go this long without rain. And it's happened a couple of times in the last few years.
Yeah, that's wild.
I mean, it's not fucking Seattle. Let's not get it twisted. But rain for 30 minutes or an hour a couple of times a week is normal here. And has been my entire life.
I'm sorry, say it again. You said rain 2 to 4 times a week.
2 to 3 times a week for half an hour or an hour is normal.
Oh, kind of like Florida.
Yeah, very much like Florida. But I'm not sure if Florida is still getting that right now.
Right.
I just know I'm not.
Yo, Gob, you think
Did
that
you pull the right moves? You said that the grass is when you said the grass is lacking moisture, did you pull the usual moves?
Yeah.
Did you maybe try something else?
Yeah.
I mean, a different angle of approach. Maybe I need to get some actual assistance in the lubrication. Maybe, Lambie, I think you got a valid point, but I'm not really worried about it. It will straighten itself out.
You going Didi?
Naturally, I don't want to.
Wait, did you do the rain dance?
No. God, it was never rain dance. I did a Mexican hat dance once.
I like the hat dance. Dancing around the hat.
I think I still have a picture of that somewhere in my mom's house.
Piñata. Do you play the piñata on your birthday?
No.
Highly recommended, bro. Never too late.
Maybe I'll have a 50-year piñata. What do you fill that with for an adult? Blunts, bags of weed.
Box of weed, yeah.
The inexpensive at piñata. You buy like an ounce of the littles for $200, and you got like dime bags.
What a party, bro.
The old school dime bags.
The old school dime bags, yeah.
just for the aesthetic.
No other reason.
Yeah. But it also helps with, what you was saying, breaking it down.
Where do I sign?
You'll be invited. You know why we need a real TFS meetup? One reason alone. We get bongi hot.
Yo, imagine in the pyramids. Wow, dude, we end the world there.
He's still here.
Obviously not. He's farm, man. All he does is farm. He barely has input anymore.
He's bored, maybe.
He's bored with us. With us.
With space. Not with us.
Completely out of space.
No. The overall space meta, like. He got into it for the tech, and the tech isn't there anymore, right?
Yeah.
That's okay.
So what does that mean being moving forward?
Moving forward, I'm on Bluetooth mesh networks.
Yeah, he's moved on to different tech.
Are you on Flipper's airship?
Yeah, I'm on BitChat. You can find me at GP.
So
I sometimes bang VR.
DP on the first date is crazy fun.
No way.
Well,
that's what I gotta work your way into.
Check your Discord. Check your Discord.
I don't think I have a friend good enough to do a DP with. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I don't like any of my friends that much.
But we like you.
To do a what?
A DP.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, nah, I'm with Pimp C saying we don't.
Yeah, we don't do all of that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not. No, man. No.
Wow, that's not so good, bro.
Man, say I'll be pitching and balling.
No cap. For real, for real.
Take that monkey shit off. Embarrassing us.
I had a weird dream, man. A conservative lady was telling me she heard me online talking, and she said I was using young people words when I'm so old to be here. And I woke up, and then I thought about it, like that actually is not a lie. Like I use more no cap for real all the time now. Like, dude, I should be speaking. Yes, indeed, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna grow up, man.
Nah, man, we shouldn't grow up. Fuck all that.
It's a trap,
I did
man.
fucking catch myself saying something was low key fire earlier, and I wanted to slap me, but none of y'all said anything, so I'll let it ride.
Because like, what the fuck? What is age?
Nothing but a number.
It's okay to not be OG. I might judge you if I see you doing TikTok dances in front of your phone, but
no, you're never gonna see that, my guy.
You can still have fun, you know.
I heard women like her.
Like twirling hands? Like hands that twirl?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's a pretty nifty skill.
Yeah.
But not the use of the word nifty.
Yeah.
I respect that you put yourself out there though, because I'm someone that appreciates that in people. If you're willing to do the thing and put yourself out there, because that's bold, that's brave.
Nobody will ever say God doesn't have the balls of a 25-year-old.
I don't know, we haven't measured God, so you're the one saying that.
That we all get little balls, so they shrink when they cold.
Speak for yourself, don't read.
That's because maybe you're wearing something warm for your pants or something.
Yeah, you take them Western pills, and you don't wear cotton drawers.
It's all plastic nowadays.
I don't go anywhere without my magic underwear.
Oh, that's a really good advice. Always wear magic underwear. You never know what's gonna happen. Honestly, that's true.
Does anybody check on the rapture in Utah?
Let's check.
Oh shit, what's happening out there?
Fuck.
Maybe that's where they came from. Yeah, has anybody checked on the Amish?
Everyone's gone.
Welcome to the tribulation, people.
Do they have technology? Do they actually have some way?
Yeah, they use Cash App. Yeah.
Wow.
The Amish use Cash App.
I mean, if they building a good house, I'll pay for that. For cash. Cash is king, they
Take
say.
a barn. You take a barn, Pila. Barn.
They are the best business. Sorry, Big Fat. Discussion. Is that technology?
Wow, the bungee hasn't really said anything besides wow in the past 30 minutes.
What did we ever say? Oh, fucking shit.
45.
He probably told you to open the space too.
No, this was not this one.
That's tribulation.
He's good for that shit.
Rapture. This was Rapture Space.
Listen,
man, I don't hear a thank you. Thank you for me. Big fun.
My dream for a rapture will be in a space.
Okay, to give you a thank you for.
Thank you. You're gonna go to open the fucking space.
I want to be in a space.
Space because God was going to open the space.
That's right, but sometimes, well,
He can have you sit in it for 20 minutes saying nothing.
It depends on the time.
Making coffee. Old ass falls asleep at 9 o'clock.
Those 20 minutes don't count.
No, he didn't fall asleep at 9 o'clock for no reason until he can wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to read for 2 hours.
Yep.
Because he's an intellectual.
He's actually just reading 50 Shades of Grey.
So sexy.
You like that?
He's probably going back to the Egyptian lover fucking trick.
That's pretty wild.
Wow.
You got an Egyptian lover?
Oh,
You
it
don't
just
remember Egyptian lover name, Big Butt.
No, I'm too young.
Yeah, I figured.
classic.
What? Too young. What did we want to know?
It's just like the Warriors movie.
This would have been like 1986, 87, Bongi.
And so?
Probably Bongi only now.
It's like sometimes it makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
People peeing on the streets, bro.
I know the Nas remix. Puffy.
Oh,
Of that song.
oh, the message.
Yeah.
That's it's a different concept even. Yeah.
Still East Coast.
That's a great song though.
You know?
No. The message, which is just that Sting song. What's his name?
Hate Me Now is a good song too. But
That young kid, XXX Tenshawn, he took it and did something with it.
It's got a long time. Something like coming.
Shadows in my
Speaking of rappers, what's going on with that David? I actually don't even know if he's a rapper. What's going on with that David guy in the Body in the Tesla and the music and that whole narrative is fucking wild.
It looks like he killed that little girl. And then
Yeah, but then and also did the film clip. Have you ever seen the film clip?
Which film clip? What are you talking about?
There's a film clip for that song where he's literally acting out, pulling the body out of the trunk and shit.
Are you serious?
Yes.
God.
they got him on the Dave Chappelle show.
My God.
Yeah, it's wild. I had no idea, because I heard that
When you hear this in 4 months, I was behind you the whole time.
Yo, why Dave Chappelle got canceled and no support? And Jimmy, that is lame as fuck, get all the support of the world. I don't understand that. No political talking. Why he didn't get support, Dave Chappelle? It's funny.
When did Dave Chappelle get canceled?
He got canceled, bro.
Went out against the LGBT primarily the T.
They got him canceled.
Yep, got him
I didn't
canceled a
realize
while ago.
And no one did anything. And it was a
5
joke.
years ago, he got canceled for it.
He stopped tweeting. He stopped using Twitter for that.
Yeah, I never noticed.
You see what I mean?
I saw his last. I saw a couple of special moments, like, right? Like that was.
What he said really wasn't too bad per se, but then after the backlash that he got, he started saying some ignorant shit.
Sort of double it down.
He like
Right. You get angry.
a double. It was a triple.
I mean, pollution when he was in the company. So
That's
like,
what we're talking about.
well, no, he just strikes me as the kind of person that like he came back and people were upset about what he said. I'm not shocked that he didn't triple down, not in the slightest, because he chose to come back and come back to a very different world from when he was making a Chappelle show, which is excellent. And Chappelle show will not ride today. It'd be too political. People would think it's political. Not fun. Can you feel? Is Can you feel kind of like Diet Chappelle?
No, not even close. That's a different brand of comedy, if you ask me.
Yeah. Oh, sketch comedy. It's more sketch comedy. I
Good
mean,
morning.
he did the Obama thing though.
How are you?
He was very cool for that.
How are you, Justine?
Like Obama's
Very good, thank you. Pizza Hut?
anger management. You know, when Obama spoke and then he was like behind him. Oh,
We'll be there in less than 20 minutes.
that was so cool. Like, so
Let me know if it gets too cold or not. I can change it. Thank you.
anyway, that David goes wax.
No, it's not exit.
Yeah, fun. I was watching it back in the day.
Horrible hairdos. They talk about plane safety. It's like, I gotta go.
They had horrible hairdos in
Oh man, his hairdo was an afro that was shaped like a baseball cap afro.
I just don't think they're free. Fine.
Who you talking about?
TMP.
Oh, hey, that's crazy. I was about to get.
Do you find it enjoyable plays?
Stuff, they're not that funny. But, you know, say Kevin Hart is
Kevin Hart is not that funny. Yeah. I'll definitely say that.
Yeah, see, so, and like, some things he's not really like, I feel like he kind of fell off. Like, when people were saying it when he first came out, I thought,
I ain't got typecast too much.
yeah.
You're right. What did you think? You only hot for a short period of time. You got back to it. That would be mad if somebody just forget they want.
Especially this short key.
Yeah, guys, yeah.
What, you're short 2 plays?
Yeah.
You're 5'4".
No, he's shorter than me. Wait.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
Get the fuck.
It is.
What?
But I don't look it.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going through your profile right now, like looking up your pictures, saying what to expect.
Okay, niggas thought I was a fucking cute dog.
No, for real. Like, I'd be going through pictures if you were a woman.
Oh. You said a bro. I was like, hell no.
No, I think it's pronounced smoking. But I don't know.
Yes.
Blaze, are you into taller women? Like, or are you into women your own height?
No.
Mm.
But
I just pictured you with your hands in the air like you're picking them out like picking out donuts.
I'll lift my hands up. Nah, you can't disrespect me.
No. Not you. Never you. Trust me.
But the tallest I ever dated was like 6 feet even, I would say. And the shortest was 4'11".
What was it like dating a 6-foot woman at your height?
I never held it. Like literally, I used to think I was 5'5". Maybe one time I was. But then I got the fucking physical for the DOT. And I was like, what the fuck? 5'3". She thought I was just lying on my fucking license. Like, no, I really thought. And yeah, so I never really even looked at it. Never really gave a fuck. And then I definitely don't want to be tall because I've been short for fucking 30 plus years. What the fuck I'm gonna be tall? Throw me off.
Cynthia. That place was called Dude.
God, you 6 feet, God.
Yeah, 6'1" under good set.
I get to blend in. All the rappers
fucking true.
We need our security.
Fucking true. You and Ludacris are probably the same height, right?
I had no idea he was short.
Yeah.
You see, like, when you carry yourself a certain way,
Easy, he was fucking tiny.
no one even knows. Then they see you and you're like,
Ray is tall, but he's not a good rapper. He's just a rapper.
wait, who?
Ray.
Oh, yeah. Fucking, he was wearing the goddamn sparkle suits.
Yeah. Hey, Blaze, you remember Arabian Prince, Egyptian lover, right?
Wait, what? He said Egyptian lover.
Yeah, Egyptian lover.
Slightly.
Yeah, thank you.
Shit.
Why are you hating?
Just to be a hater.
Just to be for the love of the game. For the love of the game.
What part of the game is this, though? What part of the game is this? Who's here?
Everybody's here.
Everybody's here. That's great. Good to see you all. CFS 420. Every day in the world. Sponsored by Succulent Meatloaf. Succulent Meatloaf. That's Stacy Meatloaf.
And Short Kings.
And Short Kings. Call us if you need something out of the bottom cap. I had to. I had to.
Blaze, have you ever posted pictures of yourself? I think you have, right? Oh, yeah. Literally. Oh, okay. Alright.
No, that's not me.
Dumbass.
I'm sorry. It's so aggressive.
That's me with the spoon. Sorry. A motorcycle crash.
Almost.
That's me in the corner.
Deal with the spoon.
What do you mean with the spoon? Also, Gold, I dropped the link to that film clip, that David film clip with the murder in the car and everything.
Thank you.
The poster says till next time.
Oh, okay, I'll go back to your page and start digging.
Problematic guns.
What the hell did you do?
There is a palm tree that leans over into my yard, and it had gotten kind of unruly, so I trimmed it, and also cleaned up a lot of the fencing underneath it because the palm tree comes over the lake. We need some shit that run with it, so I clean all that shit up, and I don't have any contractor bags for all the shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that.
And I can stuff most of it into, well, I can stuff some of it into the trash can, and the trash goes out. Fuck it. Could be fun. This is gonna be die.
Holy shit, I gotta take the trash down too.
I did yard work today too.
What? You know what it was?
It rained the other day, so I had to.
We all wanted to be outside just in case of the rapture.
Yeah, we were all. That's nice.
You figured it out.
P-Lon was right.
Why would you show your side for the rapture though?
Just in case. Just in case.
Just in case you don't want to bump your head.
I mean, I don't know. It could be based on relativity, right? Like, I might not be as bad as I think I am as compared to the rest of society. I can still make it. And if I'm,
I don't think if you get raptured, you're in a submarine.
Not honestly.
Your rupture physics. In your rupture physics, things like the ceiling and stuff matter. I figured in the rupture, all that goes out the window.
No, because they've gone and like said that Santa Claus radiator into a chimney. So like,
Do you believe that?
I don't know, but that's what they're wanting to believe. And if they're thinking that, like, what happens in a submarine? Does like a magical portal open and a hand come out? Like, what's the deal in a submarine?
I thought you stole it.
No, I think it's always been physical ascension. That's the way I understood it.
Yeah, like your whole body gets lifted up. So I guess we're going to get littered back down, but
I mean, I'm still under the impression I'm not going, Lamby. I'm sorry.
No, I was interrupting you. I'm sorry. In Flood's theory in a submarine, I guess if you started floating, you'd open up the hatch, and everyone else that wasn't floating would die. Right?
It would be better than spending 7 years on Earth in the tribulation, theoretically, right?
have you ever read the Left Behind series?
No, but I've watched the Leftovers.
Yeah, that shit's wild. Wait, so where are you going?
What do you mean?
You're not going to go anywhere?
Nah, fuck it. I'm going to work tonight.
You going to stay through the 7 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yeah. And then, at the end of the 7 years, we're all going to hell because it ain't going to get no better.
Well, I think it's just going to be here. Like,
oh, so we don't go anywhere?
No.
So then I'm jockeying for position here. And I think like I was saying earlier, like I think given the subtraction, like you do have an opportunity to move up.
Yeah.
There's room for growth.
Yep, exactly. You jockey for job openings.
Job openings and help.
Please, I can't find this photo.
Wow. See, this is the difference, bud. See, I didn't go after it. Lambie is like the upside down version of me.
Oh, yeah. Please. Oh.
I thought I told you I was find them, you won't miss it.
You see, there's so many.
Post like your Mazda pictures. Like when you find it, you won't miss it.
Mazda?
The 20-minute swabs workout session.
It looks like VR. That's fucking CJ from San Andreas.
So it's still a video game. Is it your hand holding the yogurt? The Chobani?
Yeah.
You knew what I meant?
Yeah, that is my hand.
Okay, so we've got one piece of the puzzle.
What?
Like you have your third strap.
Oh, I got some old gym pictures. She would have to scroll hella.
Yeah, I've been following plays for a while.
When I was making when I was making all the AOLs mad.
Okay, well, I don't have to scroll. I can just search because it's Twitter. What is it? / in the name and the right.
I've been watching his fitness
training. I'm doing it on a pump now.
Wait, you got dreads? No, you got twists. You got twists.
No, I have dreads.
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, because you can just search on Twitter. So you do / the person's name and then whatever you're trying to search. Yeah, I got you.
Did you / dreads?
No, I / Blaze 2022. And yeah. Got your ass.
hell you look like? Oh, that ain't you.
It might be
That shit ain't real.
That ain't you, cuz.
That's AI.
I mean, to be fair, you don't look 5'3". Like in the picture I'm looking at, is it viewing it as a tent, like a canopy tent for like a stall?
I'm standing on a stool.
That's a stall. Do you want to pin it up top?
Yeah. Do what you gotta do. Pelon.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a good day.
Your hand was up.
I just got a question. So you guys know anywhere that? Oh, no, sorry. There's a. I was talking. Yeah. The thing is, how do I get exchange without KYC? It's not possible anymore. Like every change
No,
asks.
that's wait, simple swap.io. Trying to just exchange some shit. Yeah, simple swap.
Simple swap. Damn, how long is it gonna last? How long is it gonna last? Because they all getting KYC.
What do you mean?
They all of them KYC.
What do you mean? How long is it gonna last?
There's no KYC. You just swap. You say, I have this token.
You're swapping tokens.
I'm giving you this token. And they say, okay.
But what if I have cash?
It's not an all round. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's not an all round.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You can't. The only way, I don't even, like, can you do it at a Bitcoin ATM now?
I think the ATM asks you for your ID and yeah, it's KYC too. Everything's KYC.
I'm not sure.
I think they have forums, but I don't trust people that you get money and then you don't see anything. Getting ragged is like a trauma.
No, there might be somebody you can swap with locally, right? But you'd have to trust somebody for that deal.
Yeah. That's crazy that we're not living in a trust world anymore. Everything that we trust is gone.
We never did.
I think we did trust for a while. We did a lot of trust fund. See what I did there?
You do it again. Oh, you have the glasses on.
You keep posting my little brother.
You look on and then like some dreads up in like somewhat of a buns with a bun cut.
Wow.
Like that's you there, yeah?
No.
Wow.
Wow. Where is Bilia when we need him?
Why do we need Leo again?
Just to be a bit, that little tinge of racism, you know, like a little touch to make it a bit spicy, you know. He's the king of that.
Coach or racism.
Yeah. But he's very casual about it. Like he hates his fans, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Jesus.
Yeah.
Damn, you can't hide anymore. It takes one little thing to find anyone. That's crazy.
That's a very wild.
It took one day to find one guy that it creates scam over the game they make. That is pretty crazy, bro. Like it sounds like a movie. I don't know. It's crazy.
Inspector Landy.
Inspector Landy.
It also doubles as the castle music for Super Mario Brothers 3.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Hey, yo, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, that's racist.
Yeah, we just gonna say that's racist.
I tried to use the cancel way, but I think it's over. We can't use it anymore. It's finished. We used it too much. Broke.
Please, if you want to do it yourself, just forward slash, then someone's name, and then search a thing.
Oh yeah, I know how to do it.
I wish I was.
Like I went to the person that had the ID badge on it. That's why I went all in.
All in. She went whole hog on that shit.
She did. Yeah.
She did what people do to her photos.
Yeah, he actually fucked it up. That pissed me off because it gave me the wrong hospital because of the logo. That was some bullshit.
Excuse me. Damn it.
It's actually with PFP on the base app, and I need to get rid of that logo and that name tag.
Oh yeah, I thought you could get rid of it sooner.
I didn't think about it.
The sooner the better.
How do you you're posting it to the internet? I'm always thinking about that shit.
Yeah, but Maybe has an app on her phone to delete the location data or the XDiff data.
Like, please.
Well, yeah, you definitely gotta do that.
Well, that shouldn't really matter as much because most social media accounts already remove that. Ooh.
Ooh, so sexy.
Yeah, like you definitely want to, if you posting pictures, screenshot it and then crop it and fucking post it.
Yeah. All my pictures that I steal from people, I screenshot because I don't know what fuckers are trying to hide in their photos and share around.
Oh, that's true.
We're built different on Twitter.
Plus, I like watching the pictures degrade.
Gotta be.
That's
the good shit.
I use extra pixels to make it look like my buff. I was a kid though.
I should say less pixels to make it look like shit.
No, because then I will get too many. No good, no bueno.
Bueno is a chocolate bar.
Kinder bueno, bueno.
You just. No, I'm just gonna ask them to do that for a ad one day, or if it is an existing ad.